Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'll click on qualifying for sure.
Just make sure that Billy doesn't say anything yet. Once we're in the booth, I'll go ahead and start up my stream.
I'm just typing my title in, and then I'll be probably started. There's start. Well, you should be qualifying within a couple minutes. I'll wait till you get an invite or something.
Yeah.
FTR. Bush.
Qualify
within a couple minutes. I'll wait till you get an invite or something.
Yeah.
FTR. How am I hearing myself already?
I'm pushing my broadcast over to the chat.
Ah.
So I needed to get the share link.
Because they love hearing our beautiful voices on repeat.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Texas.
Yeah, Bush Series A Group at Texas.
Finally back to a mile and a half.
Start Rockistan. You're already on there, Bubba?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm live now.
Alright, I'll fire mine up then too.
Ladies and germs, welcome welcome all to FTR A-League. Round 2, race 2 of the championship, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, sir. Starting to get invites.
We are live at Tricky, Texas. We're gonna see, hopefully some lobbies hold together. It appears like they held up pretty well last night in the C League. A League or B League was a whole nother story on Sunday. So make sure we get in. We watch this shit. Let me pull this up real quick on my thing so I can see people talking. What up, JD? I got lots of love. I got invites coming galore. So while we're up here, let's talk about it. Daniel, enlighten me because I wasn't around. Explain why there was no B League race on Sunday.
The games just said nope. We tried about 6-7 times to get a lobby going, and it was just nothing but lag the whole time. So we couldn't do it. It sucked. Like I was half and half. I was pretty tired and out of it. So I was a little not so upset that we didn't get to go, but at the same time, you know, I ended up running most of that race anyways with Dark. You know.
Oh really?
So might as well have just done it.
Yeah, right.
So now we gotta do, you know, 2 other races.
How's your car feel?
I'm glad to actually. That's the part I'm glad. Another part I'm glad that we got to we get to run it later because I really didn't get much time to work on it over the weekend.
Gotcha.
And it wasn't bad, but like Dark was driving away, so
okay.
So I was able to. That's why I stuck around in that lobby. I was able to make figure out a couple things, and I've gotten a little quicker here.
Okay. We all know how that exit out of turn 4 over at Texas gets a little wonky. That's where I picked up my landscape contract for NASCAR.
Yeah.
Which was fun. I always struggled at Texas coming out of turn 4. Fun track, man. Really fun.
Oh yeah.
Fast track for what it is. It's a driver's track for sure.
Yeah, you got a lot of people running, mostly wide open there too. They try to,
yeah, I know.
I know.
I was able, when I was running it, I was able to run it wide open until the tires started wearing, and then I had to really, control it in the corners. So for 10, 15 laps, you're okay, and then you gotta get into throttle control. But also, you could run wide open, but it depends on who's around you too. So that's the other caveat to this.
Yeah, I kind of tend to just crack it a little, just to kind of settle the car down.
Set the car down, yeah. Especially coming out. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if I find, especially with traffic, if there's any point of trying to run wide open because you're based on the cars around you, anyways.
Right, exactly, and that's what I was gonna get at. It's it's a weird track because coming out of turn 4, you actually got to let the car drive to the wall. Like you almost got to turn towards the wall to keep the car going straight. And that's where I always get myself into trouble because I'm afraid to turn the car too hard and run into somebody. Like if I've got that inside line, I don't want to hit somebody, that's above me. So
That's it. You want those. You just want your wheels pointed straight when you're coming off that,
Yeah.
where that dip kind of that bump, that last part. As long as the wheels are straight, you should be fine. It's when you're, especially under like a car, like you're saying, like you're still trying to turn because that car's not allowing you to drift up at all,
Yep.
or get where you want. So your wheels are turned, and then you go around. Like it's almost worth just straightening the wheels, even if you got to lift a crack, just to not push up to save your car. You might lose a tenth or half a spot to someone, but you don't spin out. It's
Right,
better,
exactly.
better that way, right?
And I'll tell you, man, Texas is one of them tracks where you're gonna be able to pick some positions off just off of being patient. I know last season when we raced there, I was able to get a pass on Blazin and Dave Dubose, I believe it was, both on the same lap, and it was like the last 2 laps of the race, and it was just patience. I followed them for 10 laps with them racing each other and waited for them both to make a mistake racing each other and made the pass and got the position. So I gained 2 positions on their mistake with. So Texas is a tricky track. Don't get me wrong. I don't expect to see a lot of loose cars tonight because these guys really, they put it in and they always come and show up. But if I'm home in time for the B League race on Sunday, I'm looking forward to it. Which, as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you tune in next Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, you will get the luxury of seeing 2 races with the B League. We're going to run 50% instead of 100%, which also it makes a huge challenge to these guys because you're going to have guys that are still going to be working their Texas setup, trying to get a fast car there, but now they got to get their setup for the 8 p.m. race. Where's that one at? I forget.
Texas and Iowa.
And another tricky track. You got break points and lift points and stuff like that. So 2 difficult tracks coming up back to back. So it's going to be a very exhausting B League Sunday this week.
Heads up, gents. Qualifying is live.
All right.
Gotcha. We're jumping in.
Even tonight, what was I going to say? Something about when you were saying about the guys getting loose, just off before there. Even tonight, like a lot of people working on their cars and all that, it's, you're going to get the 2 wides and stuff off of 4, and you're really going to have to manage that, manage it. I don't know if that was there was something I was going to make a point on, but even with a great car, if you're underneath or if you're out, actually the worst is if you're on the outside, I find, off the 4. And you get stuck kind of on that rest
high,
of the rim of the track. And it just, even if you're straight, the wheels, the car just over rotates.
Yeah, it wants to go left.
Yeah,
that's tricky, man. I love seeing 2 wide racing coming out of 4 because you definitely you're on ice skates. So right now we're live on qualifying. We got the machine in that 8 car. I'm just going to cycle through the field, see who we got for tonight. It's a short qualifying, 8 laps.
Yeah.
Eagles is already in the pits. Tone Touch is already in the pits. So I wonder if they lagged. I believe we lost. I don't know.
Depending on Tom Boy, did anything go crazy in the beginning?
We had one guy not start in the top 3, and then Eagles chose to pit.
Yeah.
Dan the man looks super loose. Maybe he's trying to pit.
As soon as someone screws up that
There's somebody lap, flipping right now. Oh, we got people flipping. Reckless Racer flipping. Man. Go figure. This is fun.
In Q, they're flipping. Wait for the race.
The 4 enters the pit sideways. Oh, man. Qualifying's exciting already. I cannot wait. Dan the man. Yep. C-Fan looks like he may have been wrapped up in something. I don't know what happened there. I caught it as it was going down, and people were flipping through the air. Reckless, who's typical. I mean, it's incredible watching this, man. Oh, Eagles is out, so maybe Tone Touch didn't start.
Eagles in the 47 Trump car? Is that a normal number for him?
Yeah, he switched over to that car,
yeah. Probably for that reason.
So...
Running a Trump car in Texas?
No, he's been running that car for 2 or 3 weeks now.
I missed the last couple weeks.
So... Luckily for these guys, it's qualifying. They'll be able to get in, get their damage fixed, but curious... The interesting part, let me pull up Tommy Boy's stream, just so I can have that, and show him some love. What was I getting at? Oh, these guys that wrecked had to come in and fix damage. So whoever the leader is, if I saw that happening, I'm not pitting if I'm the leader. I'm gonna let them all just be screwed and have no good lap.
Yeah.
Qualifying is all about strategy, you know what I mean?
Mind games, man.
Oh, Tommy Boy's around. Oh, Tommy Boy gets collected. Tommy Boy collects Dan the Man. Tommy Boy collects everybody. The 5.
Oh, man.
The 39s are out sideways. The 4's against the wall. Tommy, tell us what happened there, buddy.
35 seconds left.
I tell you, it's hard to stay down getting off this pit road. Learn that right now.
It is very hard to stay off of that apron.
You got to be light with that foot, man. You got to.
Oh, Tommy got collected by the 13 when he got loose up coming off the wall.
Man, it's some action just in
typical.
Man. After this race gets going.
I cannot wait. All right, so guess what? I'll take it back what I said about we're not going to see some action here.
I think we're going to see a lot of action.
I think it's going to be a very fun race. It's going to be fun to commentate. You know it's going to be good? I like the fact that Rig's going to come up and join us because it'll be another camera. Hopefully he gets in before third stage.
I was just thinking that another perspective because we're going to have to keep a camera on the front and the middle and the back.
It looks like the 32 might have the C fans around right now on the backstretch.
Oh my. Where is he? Oh, he is sitting there parked. He can't get out. He's got it straightened out now. Man.
This is going to be a fun race. I wonder, Tommy, is it lagging? What do you think's going on?
Or is it just... I think it's just...
people super loose?
I think it's people getting a little antsy, maybe a little...
We got Dunlap back, too. Good to see Dunlap back in that 66 car.
Looks like the C-Fan has parked it for now. He might have... Oh, he's getting it moving now.
Heavy in the 9. Hollywood DRS in the 92.
He just scrapes the freaking wall again.
Henson in the 54.
Get off of it. 66 gonna drop it low, and he's around. Oh my lord, these guys! What are they? Have they ever raced?
The 9's collected in that.
Jeez, man.
The 54 collects the wall.
What are we watching, dude?
C-Fan missed the pits.
C-Fan misses the pit at 2 miles an hour. Dunlap through the dirt. He's gonna affect these other two, maybe.
What in the Dunlap's all squirrely? What are we watching? This is awesome.
Well, that was 8 laps. I think that's the end of it, but that was
all right. That's why C-Fan missed the pits.
If this game right here, if the race isn't exciting as that, then I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
They better bring some of that over to the race.
Yes, for sure.
I know you want to get the bad out before, but now, in our perspectives, we want some of that to carry over.
Miss FTR is going to love that if she's watching tonight.
That's crazy.
This is going to be a fun race to call right now. I thought Dover was going to be fun last week with the esports. We've been doing checkers or wreckers, busting in the esport broadcast for a little bit. I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. This is worse than the Dover race. Yeah. So right now we've got, after qualifying, 8 people finished on the lead lap.
I'll be interested to see these times here. I wonder if anyone actually got a good solid lap in, especially one with draft. Like,
I'm going to say no.
No. Hey. I'm watching the New Jersey. I know you're from New Jersey. Carolina did some stuff to the Islanders, my team, but New Jersey here in the middle of the second period has only got 1 shot on goal.
Fuck New Jersey.
1 shot. They're a good team, but how they only got 1 shot on net in 24 minutes of hocky? Like,
fuck, because it's New Jersey. Fuck them clowns.
They were a top team.
The poll sitter got 29.0 to Hollywood DRS.
Yeah, I don't even see these things. Let me
typical second place. I don't know
if they're going to stop the clock or not. You might want to make sure you get out before they
yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I'm watching Tommy's stream right now.
Oh, okay.
C-Fan third.
C-Fan with the disaster third. Eagles ran a 40.690. Eagles is playing possum again.
Yeah, super possum. A dead
Also,
possum.
looks like we're starting it right up.
Yeah, you probably will just in case of lag.
Yep, going live.
I hope we got still invites here.
Yeah, I got a bunch.
Just gotta join, so.
Yes, sir. Yep. Ladies and germs, if you did not watch qualifying, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, here, I'll get a little qualifying update on this part real quick. Yeah, Hollywood at the front. Followed by Typical. Didn't see those two in the qualifying maybe because they weren't wrecking.
Typical who collected Tommy Boy.
Oh.
More like Tommy Boys who collected Typical.
Well, yeah. Typical got in the back of Tommy Boy and helped him around.
The broadcasting in booth. We're not going to put the blame on you. We're going to put the blame on them, man.
Oh, please blame me.
No. It's everyone's fault tonight, man. Not yours.
Gotta keep it real in the broadcast.
Now we're at night race, so let's see.
Oh, that was the daytime. Maybe that's why. Maybe their cars were loose as shit.
So right now we got Hollywood in the pole. Typical second. C-Van third.
Jersey just scored on their second shot of the game.
Billy Holcomb running P4. Reckless, who was flipping through the air, running P5. Dan the Man running P6. Henson running 7.
Looks like they might
Dan
have
the
got
Man
the
drops
cars
on the 54 a little bit. 6 of, I don't know who that is.
Hollywood getting a little loose early there off the 4. It's going to allow C-Fan right on his bumper. It's going to put a lot of pressure
9
on
of heavy duty. Swamp S in that 94. Henson running down low in turn 1. That's never a fun spot to be.
Hollywood's got a mirror full of cars right here. See how he gets off 4 this time. Oh, he puts it way up to the wall. That's good. Looks like he had a better exit. We got 45 laps in this stage.
We do.
Just the one stop.
What is the pit cycles, Tommy? Do you know?
Let's see. We can go about 27 laps from the look of it. So,
Okay.
113, I think, would be the number.
Who's that way off? Dunlap is... Welcome back, Dunlap. You're all the way out of the draft. But guess what? I think we're going to see some action.
Welcome back, Dunlap.
Dunlap just collected the wall a little bit.
Oh, welcome
Coming
back
out
to
of
the
4,
wall.
yep. The wall's missed you, buddy.
I see
Big Rig is live. What's up, Big Rig? Now we lose all our fucking viewers to Big Rig. This A-League race.
We forgot to pick, by the way. We forgot to pick. I'll go with C-Fan making the move here.
Texas, I'm going with Billy.
C-Fan just took out Billy. You fucking go fuck them. C-Fan takes out Billy.
Oh my God!
Holy Christ, Rig! If you didn't see, you missed a hell of a qualifying.
Oh my God.
This was fun. Oh my God, there was like 15. I had Reckless Racer on video flipping through the air.
everyone died in the end.
Oh man, I feel bad for Steve. I just commentator cursed him worse than
So did Big Rig because he picked Billy and Billy gets collected.
Let's get the real talk here. How is
no lag so far?
The lag? No lag.
Lag.
Right. I don't think there's any issues yet.
So now we got this caution real quick. We've got a little bit of lull in action. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Van Wickle, Napa Auto Supply, Teased by Maddie, and Wheels on Wheels.
I was about to do that. Good job,
You're welcome. You're welcome, fucker.
I gotta throw in my personal sponsor of MeetAPeach.com. I always have to mention.
Of what? MeetAPeach.com?
It's like OnlyFans, but just Inel's butt.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, not at all like that. That's a separate site.
That's MeetAPeach /
So Hollywood came out of that on the pole.
Let's not mix
second.
things with the MeetAPeach.
No, we love MeetAPeach.
Exactly.
It's where I met my wife.
Reckless Racer third, Dan the Man fourth.
Hollywood's still in the lead, though. I mean, look at this, man. Hollywood.
Oh, 13, a little high up there.
Dude, what are these guys? These guys are really fighting this out. Do they think they're gonna have a lag shortened race? So let's drive the hell out the car quick.
That's possible.
Thought that qualifying, I think.
I don't think anybody made a clean pass in qualifying.
There was a dozen wrecks.
Dan the Man super spurly coming out of 4. That's that problem with that high line coming out of 4, man. Your line's all screwed up.
Oh
This
yeah,
side-by-side
your
racing
car
is
wants
tough.
to dig in. You gotta
Yep.
you gotta coast up towards that wall, man. You can't do that highline shit all night.
Look, got really stuck on that outside there. He's still
Look at
stuck on
Hollywood with the power move up front, man. He's doing
Hollywood
pretty
looked
good.
good for the first 5 or so laps, and then C-Fan was gaining back in. Let's see if 36 or the 47. That's
You know,
the Eagles there. Maybe they can
I
do the same.
ran C-Fan setup Sunday night, like I was playing around with it, and it was, I mean, it was looser than like a 50 Cent whore. Like it was rough.
Nice.
It was rough on the loose end.
Oh, look,
So-
Big Ring's streaming. I lost all my
92 with a loose
viewers.
there off the two.
I don't know if anybody's over here yet, man. Hey, viewers, Big Rig 64 streaming, you know, doing stuff, stealing all the views.
Mr.
Mostly
Steal
because
views.
I'm gonna take all your views.
Oh,
baby.
boy, who is that bounced off the wall there?
Half
I
the
didn't see
field.
the back. I kept it towards this front here because
Swamp.
Hey, where are you at, Tomboy?
Not last at least.
Are you mid-packing right now?
Oh,
No.
damn
Oh.
it, man. Swamp ass collects C-Fan.
I knew it was coming. I saw Swampy getting loose. We're
There
gonna
goes
get back on
Eagles.
Swampy.
Eagles
There's nothing
making
worse
move
than
for
a little loose swamp ass. Tell you
Oh,
what.
Eagles gonna get a little contact with the 92. Push him up a touch. 92 is all over him right now. He is not happy, I bet you, about that little extra move.
We're doing a run with Tomboy here, and apparently he's slowing his car up by hitting the wall.
Yep. What do you
Using the
expect from my...
Using I'm sorry, Tom Bay using the natural barrier for what it is.
So let's talk real quick. Eagles qualified dead last with a 42nd lap,
Yeah, and look, he's up here in the
and
front.
he is in the
He
lead.
just showing off.
That's okay.
Blazing,
'Cause
what's up, buddy?
Look at
What's
Hollywood
tuning in?
dropping down low. Looks like he's gonna make that clean pass on the inside.
Nah, Eagles gonna push him down a little bit. Hold that line.
Hollywood's gonna, I think, have a better line coming off here for sure. Typical's gonna go with him.
Yeah.
Oh, Eagles in the wall.
Dan the man into somebody.
Dan
Dan the man and a Billy, it looked
Wow,
like.
they might almost be 3 wide there. No, they didn't. It's like Hollywood. Typically gonna get a real good run off of there. Is the 36, is that reckless?
Eno, can
Yeah, it is.
you keep it up or keep it down, please? Yo, Clashing just said, Eno, can you keep it down, please? Can you just
Flashing,
can you quiet it down? All right.
I'll give you somewhere to keep it.
Oh, jeez, you're going at Clashing like that? I mean, you'll see him tomorrow night racing. You might have to back that up.
too, man. We got playoffs too tomorrow night.
Yeah, I know. It'd be a shame if Clashing got loose coming out the corner and Eno
It'd be a
went
shame if
flipping.
I got loose coming out
It'd
the
be
corner.
a shame.
I'm
It'd be a
just as
shame
likely.
if it'd be a shame if Shady collects Middletown again.
Oh, God.
I love Shady and I talked, man. I felt so bad for him. He said he put in the wrong setup getting in there, and it was horrible.
Now he told me he built a car and it's the leader, second and fourth place all scraped the wall coming out of two.
Yeah.
He told
Were
me
you
he
jogging?
No, it was a fat man thing, man. Eagles lose, typical loses fuck. I don't know what's going on. Typical super loose.
Billy, right?
I don't know.
I'm stroking out right now.
Billy's
I
made
don't
his
know
way
what's
back
going
up here
on.
from the back.
There's Shady. It was a marked man per Shady Acre. Shady, did you put the wrong setup in, or did you? Was your
thought I
car
already
just
was.
built wrong?
Yeah, what happened?
I
Shady?
thought
What
you
happened to
said
your
that
car?
you had it was the car felt great all week, and then it was the track
Was
change.
it the room? It might have been the track change. Could have got that wrong. I only half read things.
Oh, somebody down in the grass. Who's down in the grass?
C-Fan was in the wall.
Dunlap into the grass.
Oh,
Had a bit of a
geez.
rough go in the qualifying there.
What are we doing here? Guys
No,
are
I
setting
didn't
up
put
for
in the
speed.
wrong setup. The lobby was wicked loose.
Oh, okay, that makes
That
sense.
seems to be the Texas curse right now here too. So
Looking
So-
loose, eh?
Some of the biggest problems we're running
Didn't seem to
into
be
at
the problem.
Texas right now with A-League is they're all fast.
yep,
And they only know how to build fast setups. And a
right.
fast setup at Texas is
It's a
really hard to
dangerous
get.
Look at the
Really,
51
because
making a
it's
move
for
on
the
Eagles.
lead.
Look at Tomboy shoving Henson out the way. Tomboy's like, damn it, you saw me. Oh, here comes Henson on the inside.
First.
Got a good battle for the front here, side by side, Billy and Eagles. Billy should
Oh.
prevail here.
Oh.
And take Hollywood maybe with him.
Oh, don't give up 2 positions on that. Come on, Tom.
He could lose a few here for Eagles.
It was the car was awesome until the start. Took me 2 stages, throw everything at it to run halfway decent.
Yeah, you were.
Guess
up
what?
in
You
fifth
put
at
your,
one
you
point.
put yourself
Back
up
down
in the
there.
top, so don't worry about it, Shady.
That's it. You're
It's
in the
the
playoffs,
finish.
big dog.
Yup.
I don't know if you're still in the playoffs, but you were in there for that week.
Now, Rig, how are you feeling in seeing this, right? All these guys are super loose, super fast. We've got Texas and Iowa Sunday. 2 tough tracks. How are you feeling coming into Sunday?
Sunday? Dude, Sunday's gonna suck. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna Venmo somebody for a friggin' Iowa setup, and I'm gonna go, yo, let me get that Iowa, alright? That's all I want. My Texas setup's fine. I need to find somebody that's stupid good at Iowa. My flight stick's on the way.
Nice,
So
perfect.
I'm gonna...
I aim for at least one more race. He's in the playoffs for at least one more race. That would be,
That would be Coach
Billy and the
Bay.
Eagles up here battling for first place. Billy made it back up front.
It's been quite the battle here.
Yeah, but can we talk about the guy I walked
now.
in and picked is now leading? I mean, come on, guys. You know what I did here.
I'm going to go with, I never
Fans
took a
making
pick.
his way
I'm
back.
going to go
I
with Dan the
I think
Man
that-
again.
I think mine though, Colin C-Fan could be the commentator curse of the year award right there. Like the second I said his name, he fucking spun. Like, I didn't even hear you say Billy, but then C-Fan collected Billy.
Yeah, literally, that was impressive. But these
That
guys
was
got
insane.
straightened out. It seems like these guys are kind of, now that they're
Billy's-
stretched out a bit, single
Billy,
file.
He's had better luck.
But we got Dan the Man diving down to the inside of the typical, trying to make the pass coming into 3 and 4.
There it is.
Which,
Dan the man's been getting faster, bud.
Let's see how this works out.
Oh, Billy takes it real wide there.
That was
Now-
dangerous.
Guys, I do have an ongoing question I have to ask Ingletown. Ingletown,
What's that?
how's Buddy doing?
But he's doing great. Where is he?
You crew
Oh, he
chief?
must be
Where's he at?
upstairs laying down. He's doing just as good as ever.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Ingletown is a crazy cat guy.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hey man, they're good things, man. You know, they never give me no flack.
They make great Chinese food.
Just love.
They
man.
do. I love Kung Pao Buddy.
Yeah. Buddy, I'll give you a kung pao if you try to get near him on that.
Where's our fucking other cat girl, Buggy, at?
Yeah, right? I don't know. I guess he's washing his balls after this weekend. He had
That
a
weekend was a little
Washing his
interesting. Yeah.
he's probably still trying to get the funk off
That was
him.
1990 Batman right there.
You
Billy slams the wall coming out of 4.
Oh,
Good
good. That's gonna
lord.
open the door for that Trump car.
I was waiting
Jeez.
for that, man. He kept coming out of that turn
Yeah.
super wide. That was only a matter
He
of
was pushing
time.
it.
Trump 2020 car just
Looks
made
like
the pass
he'll
for the
get
lead.
back. Hollywood either let him in or he forced it because that's a good thing he got back in the second.
I don't know. I think Eagles is going to lose this to Billy just like Trump lost. You know, I think that's what's going to happen.
Whoa, easy,
Just might.
sir. Easy.
He just might.
Oh, I love hitting people right in the field.
Dan the Man is driving super
is
crazy.
right out
Yo,
there.
he's
right
trying
now,
to get up
man.
here, man. Listen, I was
Incredible.
practicing. I was on last night with Dan. We were on here for like an hour, and he was just tweaking his friggin' setup. Not tweaking like he just hit a pipe, but tweaking his setup. And he finally got it to the point where he was comfortable, and he's like, "All right,
Look
let's go
at
run
him.
with."
Look, this is
think,
impressive.
Yeah, it's better now that they've gotten in line because they were kind of creating a train kind of on the outside and it's forcing them to kind of
Yeah, but Dan's making passes on the inside by himself. He's getting ready to
yeah,
pass
like
the
when he can
92.
clear them. It's when they're like that, when they break up, he can do something maybe. But then when they get that line on his outside, it kind of changes. I think he has to go in a little different.
Right. Well, you
Is
see,
that
like
really-
right there, he's down towards the middle when he's going in, which is not a fun line to run
No,
at all.
no.
Because if you're going at the middle and you're trying to hold that corner coming out, you better have it locked in tight. Otherwise, you are 100% spinning it.
But he came out of that turn super stable, man. The car didn't hiccup in third place, just scrubs the
Hollywood in
wall,
the wall, I believe there.
which is going to allow Typical to make the pass. Hopefully, Dan the Man can capitalize and shoot underneath it.
I would think
Oh.
he darts underneath for sure and goes
There
to
you
typical.
go.
Look at Typical with the flight stick pass right there. That looked real
Hey.
good.
No, he wasn't able to pull it off. Dan,
Hollywood's
Typical's
had a
kind of
strong car. I don't think
sloppy.
he's been less than third.
Hey
all
Ben,
night.
You got a win tonight. That was good. Good job. Don't forget your hat.
Typical's looking a little squirrely coming out of two. Dan the man kind of looked like he gave him a little bit of bumper. I got to go to the Napa Blimp Cam Van Wickle Auto. Oh, we got Heavy Duty making a pass on Henson right now.
For now.
There it is. Yeah, they're just kind of gathered
We
up.
got passes all over the place right now, boys.
This 4 car is definitely doing work back here. Oh, jeez. When did we start seeing the tires fall? Oop, oop.
Oh,
y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that.
I don't know if we saw the same thing. Dan and this 9 car going a little bit side by side, but
Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there.
okay,
I was watching Dan getting squirrely, trying to hold that bottom line. So
I'm right over here with our buddy Heavy Booty Duty.
it's weird not
Heavy
seeing
booty.
Eagles in a 9 car. Like to me, at least.
yeah,
You know, the only time I vote for the 11 car is when I'm announcing the E Sports broadcast.
E Racing Pro
Yeah, that one.
Series.
There you go, that thing.
The ERP series.
All I gotta do is type in E and it pops up. I don't gotta
ERP
remember nothing else.
ERPS.
Yeah, ERP. Yeah.
That's it. It's a very long acronym. It's a little ridiculous. I heard that we're going to have JWoww in there now this week.
Yeah, I think he's gonna show up this week. Yeah.
That'll be fun, man.
Yeah.
That'll be. I might even pick him tomorrow night. Who knows?
There you go.
So Swamp Ass and Dunlap cannot wait for a stage break.
I can't believe we haven't seen a pit yet. Like,
Well, they're not
like-
going to pit. They're literally waiting for that first guy to pit. Like if that first guy
I know,
runs
but-
out of gas, we're going to have 8 cars out of gas.
how many laps is it, Tomboy? You got a lap count for us?
I'm
buddy?
pulling it up right now.
Pitted, so they're on lap
43
31, I'm on lap 30.
43
Lap
laps
31.
left. 43 laps left to stage 1.
How many on lap 30?
I don't know. Hey, you know what the best part about Sunday is?
Typical-
We're not going to have to
typical
worry
guys
about
on
these
gas.
passes.
Like, sorry, what was that, Rick?
We're not going to have gas issues on Sunday.
No.
50%
No.
race.
But
And it's
Wow.
also B League.
how did they run to lap 30? Like,
We had a-
you only get 28.
We had a caution.
Yeah, remember?
Oh,
Remember-
the C-Fan
remember
one
the
in the
pit?
beginning. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't think
It was
he
like
did.
Yeah,
four
the
laps there.
Indotown caused one.
Yeah, true enough.
He's not even in the race and he's wrecking people. Way to go. You're really trying to get that championship.
That's gonna get a penalty. Jeez, I was trying to forget it. That's probably why I forgot it.
I feel like your parents got a penalty when you were born. So
Yeah, penalty of greatness.
that's not how penalties work.
Right now we got Eagles and Billy running P1, P2.
Oh, Eagles. Looks like a signal. Or no,
Oh,
he just jumps up.
boy.
Oh, he's trying
Man.
to keep it gathered.
What was that?
C-Fan did the same
Something down
thing.
there.
Nope, they're dropping in. That was supposed to be a signal.
There we go. There
C-Fan
we
kind
go.
of got a little checked up in there.
Guys are getting in. Guys are getting in.
Man, there's a pack of them coming
You
down
got
right now.
7 going down pit road right now. 7 cars, nose to tail. Danimal the Manimal in the 4 car. Eagles first one to his pit
Oh,
stop.
the 8 just comes and plows Eagles right out of the pit stop.
Wow.
Right
The
now,
damage don't matter.
the...
Good thing, they're not real people on pit lane.
Oh, caution, boys. No. What the fuck?
Oh, don't call
No,
that
it's
weather pit.
stupid damn YouTube as soon as you come off. Typical come up, scrape,
It's like they all got
Henson.
out, no problem. The penalties.
Looks like Billy's inside Eagles.
That's what, so they got 10 laps
Eagles
left,
getting
boys,
up
10
for
laps
bail here,
left. This stupid little 11 laps. The stupid
Hollywood gonna get a
YouTube
good
thing
jump here,
doesn't like
though.
to stay live.
The early pit.
Is that 92 and that 36 are 1-2 right now?
I believe, and they pitted. They must have been a lap before. So
Hollywood and Reckless Racer out front right now.
Typical almost collects to the back of 51. He had to slam the brakes on a little bit, check up.
interesting to see.
See if he's
I don't
able
know
to
if he
make this
just did
pass
one
on
lap ahead.
51. Tommy, but you better stay in the top 10. Stop sucking, Tommy.
I paid like 5 laps sooner to make up ground.
How'd you do? Did it work?
Actually, yeah. I mean, I was like 13th, way far behind. I'm 11th now, so.
Good
Rick,
job.
we got a trend going on right now.
What's the
It'll
trend?
work for a bit.
C fans working on that Princess Diana hood again.
Oh, jeez. He's waving to the fans, huh?
He is working on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my stream in the chat like I always do.
He probably wonders, it's like, why did my car just snap out for some reason? You know, he's probably wondering. It's like, well, if you heard the broadcast, you would know why. He's got to wonder. He's got to be like, man, it's just like a weird feeling all of a sudden happened. That was fun.
You tell him, it's like, yeah, because we were looking at you.
Yeah, it wasn't just, you know, you had a right to wonder. I don't know if these Hollywood's pulled out with some tire strategy before and got a stage win. How many laps are left on board? Do you know?
8,000.
We stuck behind Riggs' messages.
8.
138.
8. So
I'm gonna
7.
Are you on a PlayStation 4 or 5? Tom?
It's gonna be tough with them guys drafting.
Yeah, you should upgrade. That wouldn't happen.
I think Hollywood's gonna get caught here pretty quick.
It depends. It
There's a lot of
depends.
things I need to upgrade.
Yeah, like your driving style.
Hey-o!
Yeah, my talent. That's the big one.
Don't touch just passes on for the 12.
I'm gonna stay on this 92 because I want to watch a guy get squirrely.
I think they're gonna catch him. Billy Eagles broke off.
100%. Nose to tail, Billy and Eagles.
Yeah, but here comes a huge pack behind Bill and Eagles.
Well,
see if they can stay clean
Eagles
up.
and Billy were with that pack. They drove off with that pack before behind them.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
When Billy and Eagles link up, it's weird. It's like time doesn't work. Like the draft is different. Like I don't understand it.
You know what I don't understand? I want cookies.
Sounds like you got it locked in pretty good. Sounds like you understand that you want cookies.
You know exactly.
Yeah, but I don't have cookies, and I don't understand why not.
See, now we're seeing the problem. So, take your phone, get the boxed app, and order it, and have them drop it off at the house. What the fuck is
boxed?
Dude, you could just put in like an order for ice cream and cookies, and they'll drop it off at your house from like Acme.
Hey, C-fans like what?
Really?
Yeah. They are making
a move on this,
the
92 now.
The 92 is going to have to really work to keep third. His best is to just let it happen, drop in, and follow Billy.
I don't know if that's going to happen though, kids.
No, that 92 is not content.
If he loses these two, those other guys are gonna.
There you go. There you go. Good job.
Yeah,
they forced them into that.
What's there? About maybe 5 left.
My favorite Luggyism of all time is when he mixed up Hollywood and in the machine's name and called him Homo Machine. That was hilarious. That should be a nickname, Tommy Boy.
That's my job.
That's my job. I am the glory hole.
Well, it's definitely not driving up in the lead, that's for
like
sure.
Streetwood? The other one would be Streetwood?
I've had that a few times.
You got a Homo Wood and Homo Street and
Homo
what was the first? Homo Machine and Streetwood. The duo of Homo Machine
ladies
and
gentlemen, if you're interested, we're gonna have the Homo Wood OnlyFans for Tommy Boy.
Wow. Machine and Streetwood.
Stuart has. Stuart said I have 3 dozen of homemade chocolate chip cookies, Bubba.
Yeah, but I got a race on Sunday.
That is so open. Like, geez, a blind man could have found out. How does he not know that's coming when he types it? Like,
I'm sorry, Stewie. I love you.
Oh man, the door
that was rude.
Billy goes down low on the 47. Let's see what he can do here. 51
so
down low on the
versions
47.
of what you could have said there too. Still got a lead. I still got a ring. Oh, God's good. Sorry, Stewie, but come on, bro. You can't leave the door open that way.
Well, especially with me.
Speaking of leaving the door open, Bubba, did you find cookies?
Oh,
no, I'm eating raisins right now.
Raisins?
Yeah, they were on the computer desk.
And
you just leave random raisins around your house, hoping they turn into good food?
So we got Billy Eagles.
Man. I didn't see the pass. Good stuff. Like it was
Billy,
on my screen, but I didn't
got
notice
it, man.
I was just laughing at that comment. It's like I was saying, Stu, you shouldn't leave the door open that much. And you know, when you see a door open, you go for it. So don't give us shit for
oh, dude, I was hoping Bubba was gonna fly because I had that thing locked up.
He instantly beat me to it. I was thinking it could have said he already had it.
Trust me, Bubba and I have the exact same brand, and I'm sitting here like, he better hit this one over the Parker. I am
was
losing my
thinking
mind.
exactly. He said it way quicker. Like he just automatic it. Like I thought about it, and he didn't even think. He just said. You don't think, you just do.
Yeah. It's called verbal diarrhea. You know, you'll get it one day.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me,
I
buddy.
have my issues with that too, buddy.
It's ridiculous. Like, Bubba should have had more felonies in his life. He definitely should have.
All right. I don't even know. Heavy.
Here we go.
Heavy
Back,
fan, typical 6, super fan
Back to
7,
the race.
reckless 8.
There we go. Billy Holcomb taking us to the green flag. We got Eagles outside of him. We got Hollywood. Then we got Dan the Man, your top 4.
Someone dripped a little to the middle of Hollywood trying to force it
A
down
little
there.
to the middle. A little to the middle.
You know what's
yeah.
awesome though?
Yeah,
I can hear Stewart go whatever to that comment.
Whatever, man.
Whatever,
man.
Whatever, Bubba.
I'm out of here, man. Every week, man. Every fucking week, man.
So Rig, I'm gonna send you a video on the talk tick there.
You're on TikTok
What's
now?
that?
I am.
Oh, man.
Oh, big
Crazy.
contact.
Oh boy, huge contact, huge wreck.
Stewart said,
36
say what you want.
involved in that one.
I'll be back.
I don't see the 36
I don't think that's
anymore.
going to happen.
94 is
Anyway.
cleaned out. The 39's cleaned out. The 8's cleaned out. No caution.
No caution, big wreck. 47 goes underneath of the 51, and the 92 is going to follow him. Let's see if they can make this stick. Oh, guys are breaking free.
Yeah, they are snappy right now.
Yeah.
Like, guys are everywhere.
They got a little higher camber in the old front left, it looks like.
I wonder if some of them made any changes there and it's not agreeing yet. Well, maybe later it will, but looks like Billy's slipping back here. He's dropped a 4th off that starting first. Hollywood
He's
making a
having
move.
himself a moment right here, a moment of clarity. Ooh, he taps on
Eagles shut the door on Hollywood bit.
Typical gets into the back of Billy and pushes Billy into heavy duty.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
fun.
that's right. Oh, someone just went low.
Typical's in the
Typical,
dirt.
yeah, through the dirt.
What did we learn, Typical?
Oh, he almost comes up and takes Ensign up. I think that's Ensign to 54, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hanson's
Haven't
at
heard.
54.
I haven't heard much from him tonight, that's for sure.
Apparently he had a good car for Texas.
He's been riding 6th, 7th all night.
Look at our man Toe Touch moving up to the top 5.
Atta
nice.
boy. That's our
Yes.
dude right there. Get him, Tone. I know. I heard Tone Touch is coming down to. You know, he's gonna come. He's gonna come take out both leagues next year. He's gonna do B League and A League.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Just so he can beat you, no
Yeah.
matter what league you're in.
Wow, he's going to have to get up pretty early in the morning then.
What, to beat you?
Hey, especially if he's running both, come on.
Listen, I'm not trying
We're
to
not
say
talking
you're
about
great.
that Viagra thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just messing with Tone.
Your driving style is that of like a wet diaper.
Yeah.
I'm just, my
What?
son said it.
Sloppy and shitty.
Yeah.
How do you figure? That's
just
gotta be
saying,
like
man.
the worst analogy ever.
That's
right
shady.
there.
Shady, do you agree?
Try-
Town sucks when he drives. I know I
We're
might have
gonna-
Shady watch him.
That's. I can't believe that Stewie's out of the league and you're in the league still. You know, I just can't.
Hey, I know, eh? Heck, you know, whoever's in charge, man, I don't know what they're thinking.
Oh,
You heard
boy.
it, Billy. Take him out of the points. Put me in there. Let's go. You heard him. We don't want to be here no more. Put me up there. Stop
Yeah, I
racing
clearly
these
don't
races.
want to be a part of FTR.
If I'm one of the only 12
races.
showing up on Sundays, I want to get in the damn points.
Right now we got heavy duty up to second place, boys.
Heavy,
The
baby,
silent-
baby,
the silent
baby, baby.
assassin right
I'll do
now.
it.
That's it, man.
Slipping just a
Silent but
touch.
deadly. Heavy
He's making-
duty. See, like,
Oh,
92
oh,
up in the wall.
I think he made contact there. Someone made contact with the dog.
No, there was a gopher that ran up on the. He's an animal advocate.
The 08 just freaking hammered the 92, pushed them way up. 92's gonna
I
lose
think
a
he
lot.
got loose. I think he got loose. He was thinking of you for next season. That's what he was doing.
Just fine.
That's it. Shut up, It'll. We gotta bust your stones.
Hey, man.
I want to
Hey,
know.
how-
I want to know right
Yeah.
now
Uh huh.
if Stewie feels like the Wooder boy watching the team that he used to be on play.
That's.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
No, he was never in A League.
Like, is he sitting
Like
there
when you,
with like Girl
like when you
Scout
break
cookies?
up with someone and you talk to their friends just to find out. How
Right, like,
Right, yeah.
yeah. Oh, so speaking of the Toctic, anyway, presidential
Toctic.
Discord.
That's that new video service, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only
it's
like
not
30
new,
years
it's
old,
been a
but
thing.
we'll go with
Yeah,
that.
Couple months or something. Okay.
Yeah, it must have just hit Canada.
Heavy duty's in the lead, boys. Heavy duty in the lead.
Oh, then we're gonna have to switch off of that. Get that. That's a lot
But
of ball there.
the voice for Joe Biden reminds me of Stewie every time he talks.
Fucking one.
So I'm gonna,
Really?
yeah, it's as soon as I hear the Joe Biden voice, I'm like, oh, it's like Stewie all over again.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good.
That's a hot take. That's a hot take.
Not quite
Really?
sure
I'm
if I heard everything, so I'm not gonna respond to all that.
Let's see if
I
I
heard
can. I got
enough
one.
of it. I think it's.
Bubba just
Talk, I've been
compared.
asking what the whole Bing Bong thing is about. Could you explain it for them? No bueno.
Tell me that's not Joe. That's not Stewie.
Bueno.
Something you feel.
This is
You know,
Bush.
you know. Yeah, real.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna
fact.
say,
Oh
that's
God, Georgie B keeping it $1.10. Isn't it fucking obvious, Joe? A Bing Bong is essentially a sick burn, right, Bush?
Oh, it's way more than that, Donnie. It's a way of life. Bing Bong Battalion all day. Throw the bees up, boys.
Hell yeah, bees in the fucking chat, Kings. Skirt. Wait, are the bees for
Bubba?
Biden? No, Joe. It's fucking B for brain dead. You escaped coma patient. Oh fuck you. You're the fucking whole face. Oh God.
It's Stewie, man. I hear it and I listen to Stewie. I see that like you said. What's it? That Fire Marshal Bill face of his.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's what he looked like. Fire Marshal Bill, man. That's why I put that shit up.
Like Jim Carrey back in the day?
Like
But,
Fire
you know,
Marshal Bill.
Let's be honest, though. Stewie's a cool guy.
Who looks like a
just-
big toe got smashed in the furniture way too much.
Jeez, man.
He's got health issues. Leave him
Control
alone.
around here.
Like Van Winklevoss supply.
No, they don't sponsor any of that. They don't.
Heavy
they don't
Duty is
sponsor
rocking
hate.
this lead,
They
boys.
don't sponsor hate.
I am so proud of that Heavy Duty.
That's it. Heavy Duty up in the lead, man. Silent but deadly out front. And then Billy riding right behind him, sniffing him up.
I'm changing to the
along. I don't
back
think Billy's
camera.
in any
Guys
interest
just
in
scraped the
trying to make
wall
it
and
back.
fell way back off, boys.
I'm trying to see how many fart jokes I can put into Heavy Duty tonight.
And that's BD.
That's it. Silent but deadly. It's rolling. You know. Good.
So you need to come back. I
Billy's in a
came back
tough
from
spot
vacation.
for
I'm going to
right
talk
now,
shit
right
to
on
him.
that ass like that.
He drafts better with Billy. When he was drafting with Swamp Ass, man, it was a mess.
Yeah,
It was like a wet fart. Heavy Duty booty and swamp ass. That's never
That's
good.
it.
You might as well just throw them underwear out.
That's it. You know what? You could probably throw them against something and they would stick.
100. It's like a Spider-Man web shooter.
That's it.
I will say though, Heavy is putting on some great backdoor defense.
Oh shit, we got an in-car report. Yo, Tomboy, how's the race looking?
I don't know. I can't see anyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say far away.
Damage. Yeah.
His cars are a little.
Heavy's got himself
fine,
a
man.
solid line that nobody can get
Still got
around.
another
right now.
stage here. Get back up there.
I like what he's doing though. He's riding like half a car off the line.
Yep.
He's going out towards the wall when he's coming out. He's diving it in. Like he's running a great line right now.
Billy
Yeah.
and Heavy are on cruise control mode right now. Like Billy's gonna. I think Billy will stay right there with Heavy and just push him along and just save tires, work his car, and just ride. There's no
As
point
you
in
said,
passing.
that Billy gets into the bumper of Heavy Duty.
Well, he's
Hey.
gonna be in the bumper. He's pushing him along. Like that's part of the deal. But there's no point in passing. Like, what's he do? Pass and then put Heavy back 6 spots to gain 1. Like,
Yeah, it's not gonna
there's
work.
no point. Like,
The lead, yeah, absolutely. I'm
Yeah,
taking
but-
that. Let me
well,
jump
in the
over
middle
to
of
the.
stage 2. It's not important. I don't think it's that important.
Well,
He doesn't
then
need
tell
to
me.
lead
Wait,
the
wait,
lead.
wait, wait,
You
wait,
need to
wait,
lead the
wait,
race
wait,
on
wait, wait,
3
wait,
specific
sir.
laps.
Wait, sir, Mr. B League. I need to be in the lead every lap.
What are you talking about? I don't- Jeez, man.
Stewie left. I can't make fun of him now.
Oh, you put it on me now, eh?
Raise your hand
man.
if you've ever called out of work to practice for a championship.
I have, definitely. Man, the week of Pocono there, last year in the playoff, man, like, I was on this game all the time on Pokemon.
I can remember being at work and I'd literally look up and I'd see Innotown started a party and it's like 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, I worked on that Pocono car.
I'm like, what is he doing?
24 laps left.
24 on the head.
Shit,
nice.
I ended up with about a 7-second lead to win that one.
Really, at Pocono, the track that no one likes except you.
Hey, that's one of my favorite tracks. So damn right, I put the time into that one, and it paid off, man. It got me to win to start the playoffs last year. Set everything in motion. It was great, man.
You love Pocono, huh? I bet you love jacking off with a friggin' porcupine.
Cheese grater.
Like,
oh boy, half the field collects the wall.
Speaking of jacking off with porcupines.
Yeah, that car is wrecked.
It's wrecked.
You know who that just helped out though? That just helped out heavy because you don't want Eagles behind Billy pushing.
No, but now you got Dan the Man.
Swamp ass through the ground. Yeah. No, that's not Swamp ass.
Eagles might have been the one that's not going to drive in weight, you know, but Billy's in a perfect position here right now.
Hollywood, right? Who went through the grass
and
there?
You know, Heavy and Billy are going to work great together.
Right. Well, they're
Eagles is the one without the patience. Billy has patience, that's why he's still there. Eagles doesn't necessarily, and that's why he hit the wall and he's behind them all now.
Thank you for that analyzation.
Analyzation.
Analyzation. Brought to you by Analtown.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
I'm pretty sure we gave that to him last year, and he said, please stop saying that. People are calling me that now.
Yeah, you can shut that shit down right now.
You know he definitely got tied to a locker and beat by somebody in school when they called him that.
Absolutely.
Nah, I was doing it the opposite. They called me that.
You'd what, make out with them? What do you mean the opposite?
Being taped, having them tape me to a locker?
You were a bully in high school?
Nah, I wasn't a bully
You're
at all in high
horrible
school.
human. Guys, we're finding out about Innotown and his real ethics as a person.
And that's why he's got no friends now.
But he's got a championship.
Where's your trophy at?
It's still in the mail, apparently. Actually, it could be sitting in Detroit. I think Billy mailed it. It could be sitting in Detroit.
Why don't you go to Detroit and get it?
My mom has to go there. It said she has an address there, like a box there.
Gotcha.
She's got a box in Detroit, all right. I bet it's stuffed. I'm just kidding. That was rude. That was rude.
I knew exactly that was a wide open door as well. Just take it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not brought to you by Family God. It's by Mom's Box.
No,
not
by
brought
any
to you
of the
by
sponsors.
Family.
This one's
But it is brought to you by MeetAPeach.com.
Hey, I'll take the publicity. MeetAPeach.com, man. Hit that website up.
I want to look it up, but I'm afraid to.
Oh, no. It's good. They sell frames for stuff.
Great. Actually, we're having a major sale right now online. 50-60% off of for pretty much everything.
What is MeetAPeach? Why is it MeetAPeach?
Because that's what the wife wanted. That's just the name she's always liked is Mina, and she always liked Princess Peach.
It's Mina. I thought it was meat. M-E-E-T.
No, not Mina.
Or M-E-A-T, depending on what kind of peaches you like.
No, Mina, Mina, M-I-N-A.
Like a good day of jogging, and I got some sweaty meat.
We got green flag pit stops going on. Henson and Typical going into the pits.
So, anyways, now that the wording has been corrected, MeetAPeach.com, major sale online right now. Hit the website up.
For the 3 viewers watching this race, go for it.
Hey, man, I'll plug it in anywhere I can, man. MeetAPeach, man. That's a business of ours, and we want to succeed, and we'd love the support.
Hey, Tomboy, those are the leaders behind you.
I've been putting it on the site, too, on the FTR page. If people can go vote on that page, that could win us an award here.
Now I want to know what MeetAPeach website looks like.
Fix it, right? I don't know what MeetAPeach. I don't know that business. Like, that's...
Well, that's MeetAPeach. That's your business.
That could be maybe a peach farmer. Or
we're going to find out. The site cannot be reached.
I love eating the pizzas. Is there MeetAPeach?
MeetAPeach. Peaches are delicious.
Yeah, I do love a good plump peach.
Yeah,
good plump peach.
Oh.
All right, we got the leaders going into the pit. Billy tried to make a pass.
The Eagles gets into the back of heavy duty. If he just gave him a black flag,
the Eagles
he's definitely going to get kicked out of HMS.
I'll keep it on here. See, oh man, looks like the 08 missed the pits. He just rocketed by them. 08 missed the pits.
He definitely did.
Yeah.
Good job, Tone.
Well, that was back with the 47. When they shot in, he got into the 9 car and him.
Yeah, must have bumped him just around the line. And
that was totally ridiculous.
You're selling candy, Inel?
Hold on, I'm just checking this pit stuff up. I don't know what's on the site, man. Good shit, man. I don't know. There could be stuff like that.
I don't see a
bombs or something
single
like that.
frame. I see
Framing's pretty tough to do online, man.
sold out of Lovely Thoughts canvas, $260. You're fucking rich. No wonder you can quit fucking working.
Yeah. That's why we're doing a 70% off sale. Because we're fucking loaded.
Yeah, because they're doing so good.
Yeah.
Like they have
Clearing
4
out
more
here.
months till they're going out of business. Like,
We need some help, man. I'd love to see this online get going. So there's some good deals on there, man. Look,
hey guys, you hear that out there in YouTube land? If you're watching this race, I know I get a lot of viewers during the week on these. If you know a web developer, somebody online that can help Inel out,
Hey,
I want you to find Inel Town on PlayStation and just send him your resume. Also, it'll help you guys if you also put like a dick pic with it. He'll love that.
Yes.
So make sure you send him your resume and a wiener pic. That guy good?
Ladies,
And
I
maybe a
suppose.
better website name so that way it's less confusing because I'm trying to meet a
Listen.
peach.
Listen there, bud. That's the name of it. Okay? It's meetapeach.com. That's the name of the store. It's the name of each framing.
Maybe if you weren't so Canadian, we'd understand it.
Oh, yeah, because the Canadians are, not good to deal with. Come on.
Meetapeach.com. Oh,
.com.
look at Eagles trying to make a pass on heavy duty right now.
Who's in
Coming
the
out of
lead
turn
right now,
4.
Tom
Heavy
boy?
duty.
Henson.
Holy
Henson,
shit.
really? Do some cycle here. There we go. We got Henson on the board.
Look at him. He's got a good car. He said he was practicing, man.
I have yet to see him really break the top 6 here, though, tonight. I wonder if he's just been holding on, or, we'll see.
Oh, geez, guys, this just in. I got a message from meetapeach.com. With every purchase off the website, Ineltown will give you one of his setups. There you go, guys. You want to get
There you
fast?
go. Hey,
You just got to buy something off the website and then send him a photo of the receipt.
I can.
And a dick
There's
pic.
definitely a code we can drop here, but we're already we're dropping the prices so damn much. I can't offer the code.
Oh,
And
here
you
we
get a
go.
free
Here goes
setup? Like, how much more?
Ineltown.
Like, how
Not
much
giving
more?
out setups again.
No, I said a code for an extra like 5 or 10% off. Everything's already 60, 70% off. Like, you can't really do.
Yeah,
the
you
code.
don't want to double sell yourself, bud. 'Cause
Yeah,
then
you
you're
get the
just not
setup
making
though.
money.
I would do that. Someone buys something, I'll send them a setup, whatever one they want.
Yeah. Pocono.
I was just going to say,
Pocono.
apparently Pocono, because it's 7 seconds to the lead.
Pocono trucks, man. Pocono trucks.
Yeah, all right, guys, I'm going to let y'all in on something.
Henson scrubs
usually-
the wall, boys. Henson scrubs the
Usually
wall.
you can take that
which
base setup
allows-
in trucks and move it through all 3. You just got to figure out how to loosen it up. You'll be
Henson
fine.
lost the
gonna-
lead
Y'all's
to
gonna
the
know how to
3rd
drive
place
stuff. That's the
because he
key.
scrubbed the wall coming
The
out of
biggest
turn.
setup.
Scrubs the
Can't
wall
believe
again
it.
coming out of 4, goes back to 4th place. Typical's going to make the pass for 4th place. In the 5th place, Henson
Those
falls our
tires
leader.
are, not
Heavy
working
duty,
out.
right? Heavy duty back to leading, it looks like.
Yeah, Henson must have short pitted, and then those tires are just giving up now. Tomboy, what do we got for laps left?
9.
9?
Mayor's coming to 8.
I wonder if Henson could hold on to this front pack here and not get picked up by C-Fan. And
Yeah, he's grabbing onto this front pack like, was it Jack on that door at the end of the movie? Don't let go, Jack.
Never
What
let
is
go,
that?
Jack.
Yeah.
Never let go.
as she lets him go.
Yeah,
Can't let go.
See you, buddy. It's cold down
Between
there.
her and
Enjoy
Jenny,
it.
man, like her and Jenny, like got into worse.
The worst.
I love that people watch the Titanic and it was like a spoiler. Like they're like, "Oh my God, the boat went down." Like, really? Read a book.
Right.
Read a book.
Hey, yeah, spoiler
Look at
alert.
history.
Or just do that little thing called the Google.
I do like to Google.
Go to school.
Listen, if you have
kids.
to Google what happened to the Titanic, if you've lived in the last century, then you have lived under a rock.
Didn't that fall down on September 11th, the Titanic?
Okay. I bet you if you ask that question to all the Americans, I bet
I'm
you
Googling it. Give me a
40% would get
second.
that wrong.
I'm
But like, they
Googling
would
it.
agree. They're like, yeah, that sounds right.
I'm pretty sure it sank in 1912. I don't know the date.
Really? Because I'm watching your driving style. It reminds me of the Titanic. Oh.
I didn't sink in 1912. I sank in 2023.
What year did it set sail?
I don't know. Tomboy, I can't
You
wait to
don't
race
know?
with you in
Well, if
B-League
it
last
sank
year.
in the 12, it must have set sail in
In
the
them,
12.
in them.
I can't wait to get demoted.
Hey,
Oh,
Hey,
you'll be
remember,
fine. You're in the
you-
playoffs. You're fine.
I made the playoffs by showing up every week.
Yeah,
hey, man, that's the key, right? Showing up.
availability is
Yeah.
one of the biggest abilities you could have in this league.
When it comes to the leagues and shit, it's all about points.
You
and
and me
shit. If
both
you're
there,
there,
Tommy
you're making
boy.
points. As long as you're doing decent, you will always be a part. Like you'll always be in contention when it comes to points.
Now, I've seen Tomboy race this season, all season long. He's a very good driver. He just gets mixed up in garbage, like earlier when he got caught in that wreck. That wasn't his fault.
I also do not have a set with my car right now. I mean, I do, but it's...
I was going to say, you're not
Here,
on a
how about
slider,
this?
right?
How
I'm
about
not
this?
talking you up, and you got a slider.
Here, let's do a little crew chiefing with Tomboy. Okay, Tomboy, what's the problem so far with the car? Like, say it was not damaged or anything.
The driver.
what's
Can
the
we
issue?
replace that?
No, hold on. Let's be serious for a second.
I'll
Let's
be
help
right
this guy out. So what's your issues right
I
now?
was like, fuck serious, I'm leaving.
The problem is, no. The problem is the setup. It's not anything I can
Okay, but tell me, what's the car doing? What's the problem with the car? Like, is it loose? Is it tight? Is it taking too long to get back to the gas? Like, what is the problem?
Slow, loose, ugly, me.
All right, like, for real, though, give me something real that I can work with. It's loose, you said, and it's slow. Slow usually and loose isn't the same thing. What's your temperatures right now?
242.
242. So I would say add a rip of tape on there when you pit next. Get that temperature up a little bit. Let's see here. A little loose. Like, where are you loose at?
It's hitting everywhere.
Everywhere around the track you're loose at. Then maybe
I'm loose on the backstretch, It'll.
okay.
Drop
Then
your
maybe
listen,
push that
drop your
wedge
right-
up a click or two.
Well, you could also drop your right rear, take one more rip of tape, put it on there, and as you pit in the third stage, correct via wedge.
Yeah,
and I bet you'll
that's what
find
I'm saying.
something.
At least do that. Either a right rear one click and a wedge, or 2 clicks of wedge. But do add the tape.
Fears are on the way flag.
We're at this kind of point where we might want, if it's that loose, then maybe add the rear tire one
47
click.
takes the lead over
I was
heavy
just getting ready
duty.
to say that Eagles
Drop
just claims the
one
lead.
rear tire click and then add 2 clicks of wedge and add that tape. Because you're only going to get really a couple pit stops. You want to make a bit of a swing at it and see exactly where you're at here.
I mean, you can't do no worse there, Tommy boy.
Exactly. So
Literally.
if it's that loose everywhere, we got to make a bit of a swing.
Yeah.
So just remember when the cautions. Remember, and I'll remind you of those.
Eagles
those
P1, heavy P2. Looks like typical P3 or Billy.
All right.
Let's
All
see.
right. When you get the option, make sure you add 1 click to the tape. I don't know if you've got to yet. Wait till you get to it.
Yeah, I just crossed the line.
He's just now crossing the start finish.
I almost passed the street machine. Something happened to him. I almost got a top 10.
Scroll up there, Tommy boy.
Oof. There you go.
Scroll that
Okay.
hole.
2 edges.
Eagles
Right rear.
heavy, typical
2 wedges
Billy.
up.
Henson.
1 down on the right rear and add 1 click of tape.
Yeah.
What was your tape at? 45 or something?
I
40.
think it was at 40.
Yeah, you definitely. wanna
You might
click
want
that
to
up
go
a
2 rips up then. Get it up.
Well,
get
he
it
was
up.
at 42 there. If
That'll get him
anything,
up to
test it out.
55.
Well, that might still contribute a little bit of looseness. I would, like, you could add the tape maybe on the next pit stop here, because he's going to be in traffic to start here too.
Oh
so
yeah,
that might
add
a
one
bit of
piece
heat.
of tape. Add one piece
Yeah.
of tape then.
At 42, usually adds about 7 or 8. And he's going to be in traffic. I might want to add that on the next one when you're not going to be in traffic so much.
Well, he already added it.
Yeah, we're
Right,
all green
Tombo.
again.
Are you at? What are you at? At 50 or 55?
50, I think.
Oh,
All right,
50,
that'll work.
45
That'll work
and 50.
perfect. You'll be fine.
Also,
give
my
us
gear
a-
ratios suck, so that doesn't help. These guys need to start stealing Billy's setup. I need to stop, freaking out about, borrowing someone else's
Well,
setup and just
that's
start
Dan.
asking.
That's Dan, and now you're in the car right now with what you got. So drive what you got. Let's go. I'm going to put it on you, Tomboy. I'm going to get it on you here.
Oh,
No,
he's
you're
gonna put it
that
on
shit.
you. He's gonna
We're
put
gonna
it on you,
opposite.
Tom.
Yeah,
We
Put
know
it on,
I'm
man.
going to die in front of me, so...
Now drive that shit. Focus and drive this shit, man.
Heat it in the chat, huh? Huh? What's going on, Miss FTR? Who's getting hot in that chat?
Hollywood
Action in
loose.
front. Action in front. Still lose?
Hollywood.
Nah, Hollywood.
No, it's at Hollywood
Oh, okay,
loose.
okay.
How you
Looks
feeling?
like
Your
you're
car
really
feeling better? You
rotating
feeling
that
like you're
bottom nice,
grabbing?
actually, there.
I'm fine, but I also... Oh,
that was
Mr.
the third-
F.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miss FTR is getting hot in the chat. All right,
No,
I like
Mr.
it, Miss
Mr.
FTR.
FDR. Billy.
Get a hold of it.
William
Keep that
Racing is
track,
getting
man.
heated in the. I'm going to ride with William Racing for a little bit and see what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm on him right now.
Right now, he's in 5th place.
Yeah. Who's he hot at?
I'll tell you,
FTR?
it's got. I bet Dunlap up there is creating some havoc because he's been having some trouble all race.
Well, I bet you he's getting hot at Eagles.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Is he going to ground his kid?
Probably. You can't beat on your daddy all race. Come on now. Then he gets the lead out of it. Or he's getting hot at Henson. He promised some of them they wouldn't finish another. Oh, jeez.
I mean, C-Fan isn't around him tonight, so we can't say it's C-Fan.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Billy is hot. We're going to stay with this 51. We're going to see how he rolls.
Yeah,
He's not that guy. He usually won't take it out on you on the track. He'll just let you know about it after the race because he believes there's, sportsmanship and gentlemanness.
Who was he hot about? I was paying attention to Tom, but I didn't hear that.
He said he hated Inaltown for some reason. You're not even in the race.
Well, I'm not in the race, so you better not, let that get to him now.
That was a private message. Yeah, no, they're saying your website sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like everyone don't go to our website. Eh?
Meet a peach, and if anybody's confused about the spelling, it's MEATAPEACH.
And in English, it's spelled MINAPEACH.com.
Canada.
Canada.
Blame Canada.
Hey man, what did they say? Any publicity is good publicity.
You still got that photo of the pigeon getting eaten by the snake on there?
What?
Shut up, Inel. They're gonna go to your website just to see the picture. They're gonna go to your website just to see that picture.
C-Fan getting a little sloppy loose there, boys.
No.
No, that would be Tone Touch.
That's Tone Touch in the 08, man. He got a little loose. How's that 39 feeling? Good? It looks like it's rolling better through the corner.
I'm in the top 10.
Yeah,
Do
definitely
work.
looks like you're moving a lot better.
Do work, Tommy.
Just keep an eye and tell if there's anything else, like maybe you need a little more time or a little less, just keep an eye on it through it.
We got the 51 of Billy trying to make a pass on the 54 of Henson.
What's your temp running there, Tom?
He's got that. Heavy duty's going down
Temp
low.
goes up.
Hit the indicator, not too bad, 259.
Yeah,
Good
you want
job.
to drop that back to 45 then. You want to get that down to 45. Like the tape 45.
Oh, looks like
Oh, he was getting a
Big
little
contact,
wonky.
Henson in the wall.
Oh, big wreck. Tommy Boy got the Tommy Boy.
Oh, wow. Henson just took out half the field by dropping back down.
Is there
Ladies
not a
and gentlemen,
caution?
if you
No
hit
caution.
the wall,
Oh,
if
my
you
God.
hit the wall, stay up. Do your
And there's
best.
no caution? Come
Tommy
on,
Boy, Henson, Dunlap.
man. It's going to make a bummer third stage with their gap like
Wow.
this now.
Tommy Boy got the Princess Diana wave going on, ladies and germs.
I can't even hardly drive it.
Yeah, it's because you're too busy waving at the fans.
At this point, don't even take tires and just go and pit it and fix it if it's that undrivable. Like, I wouldn't bother taking any new tires and shit.
Yeah, let's see
How
what I
much
can
damage
do.
you got?
A lot.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
that's what I mean. You're gonna lose so much if you take tires with it.
All right, I'm going to keep this on the leaders. I'll be right back, guys.
I don't know, do what you gotta do, Tommy boy, but Tommy boy.
I want to see if I can get a caution in the next 10 seconds.
Tommy is in danger. He's got aero light on, temperature light on,
That's what I mean.
red hood.
Your
Henson
tires
came
are
right
probably
down.
still good though.
I was the first car to hit him.
I am going to do the instant replay and give everybody the play-by-play on what happened there. Henson crushed the wall, murdered the 66 into the 39. Dunlap gets around, Henson gets around. Swamp Ass makes the drive-through. Henson came back down and gave Tommy Boy one more kiss just for good luck. Dunlap got really screwed. Henson got really... Tommy Boy got really screwed.
Not the kind of kiss I want.
It's a hell of a
Yeah, 'cause
battle
it's
actually
above the
up front
belt.
Right now, I'll tell you. There is a battle with these front six, or seven. And that's tough. I don't know, Tommy. Like that sucks. I mean, how is it with all that action that you just described? About how is a caution not going to win?
I have no
heavy
idea.
duty?
You know why? Because they didn't all... Nobody's hit their brakes.
Yeah, what happened to heavy duty?
Yeah, actually, that's true. Where is he?
He fell off.
Oh, he's
man.
like 6th. He's 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Dan the Man's
5,
pushing
6, maybe
Eagles
7.
hard. Billy trying to make a move underneath Dan the Man. Dan the Man gets lifted in the bumper.
Oh, someone's way wide up there.
That would be heavy.
Yeah. It's gonna put him like 8th or something. I think. How many cars is there?
Oh, look
1,
at
2,
Billy
3,
pushing
4,
Dan the
5,
Man
6,
past
7.
Eagles. Let's go on the blimp cam from Napa.
I think that
There we
66 actually just came out of the pits, I believe. So I don't think he's for position there. That 66.
No, the 66 had tons of damage got collected in
Yeah.
that wreck. Typical and Billy Holcomb gets door to door. Typical and Billy Holcomb gets door to door again.
Wow, I did Dan the Man just rocking through all these guys.
Look at that, man.
Dan the Man got the
up on
push from
point.
Billy.
Hey,
Typical trying
I
to
didn't
make the
even
move
see
on
that with all
Eagles.
the other action. That 66 has got new
Oh
tires
boy,
on
we got
these boys, too.
C-Fan next to Billy Holcomb right now.
Who is the 66 anyway?
That would be Dunlap.
Dunlap.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good. He's
Eagles
got
gets the
way
bumper
fresher
up.
tires. He's got probably 6
Yeah, but
laps
he's
better tires.
lapped. He's lapped. He's
I
lap
know, but
traffic.
that's the thing.
But that's a dangerous spot to be in as your lap
Yeah.
traffic.
Like
Them
the Ford's
boys are
best to let him go,
screaming
just
right
let
now.
him go here and use his tires. He's got definitely better tires. Like, yeah, there he's gonna jump on it now. I'd get right behind that 66 if he can keep it fast.
Yeah.
Looks like it's gonna actually hurt.
Wow,
Dan on
66 takes the preferred line and screws that
that.
4 over.
Yeah, big time there.
Wow.
Wow, I can't. I'd love to hear the chat right now.
Yeah, if I was anybody in that chat, I'd be screaming at that 66.
Maybe
Tommy
so, but
boy.
you know what? In all honesty, that 66 ain't doing nothing wrong. If he's just a 1 lap down, that puts him back on the lead lap. He has to do what he has to do.
I don't know that he's 1 lap down, buddy. He had a
I'm
lot
not
of
sure
damage.
either, but
He's a lap down to me.
Yeah.
well then maybe that's not so cool at all.
Yeah, you're way too many laps down to be. out there
Welcome back,
racing
Dunlap. Way to fuck up the
Hey.
race for the leaders, eh?
You just pissed off Dan, I'll tell you that. But
Good job, Dunlap.
that's tough. Like I don't mind it if he's getting his lap back, you know, but
Yeah, if
Right,
you
if
get
you
your
get
lap
it
back,
back
you're
the
going to
hard
step
way.
away. But
yeah, exactly. But 3-4 down, whatever. I don't know what Tom's down now after. Did you pit, Tom?
No, I've stayed out trying to hope for a caution, so I will be the first car lap down here once they pass me, so that's kind of what I'm
Oh, so
hoping for.
so he is already lapped. So that gets him back to 1 lap down at least.
Yeah, I think he's tailing a 1 lap down now.
Maybe he could have
No.
done it a little smoother, but
No.
he's still got a race, man.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that moment. is out.
he's been back in the pack all night.
Oh,
So
I'll check
Actually,
right now.
I kind of think I saw that, Tom. Boy. You might as well pit it now, man. Like,
All
you're
right,
getting fuck it- you're
Billy
getting fucked
underneath
anyway.
the typical right now.
but I think kind of Dan was kind of letting him go through turn 1 and 2, or off of the exit of 2, and then it's just bad timing through 3 and 4. 'Cause
Billy
Dan
makes the
would have
pass at that
benefited by being
51.
behind him.
Billy Holcomb's our leader one more time. He passes that 13 car. I got it in, man. There's a little heat going on between the 13 and the 51. So
Okay.
let's see if it transfers out onto the track.
right now, Dan the Man's trying to fight off Eagles here for P3.
There's
They
no
get
way
they get
these
bumpers.
guys. There's no way these guys aren't annoyed with each other by now. They've been around each other for the last hour. Like,
See if
Typical
fans able
Billy
to
have been
successfully make the.
has been racing side by side this whole season. We're now in the
That's what I mean.
playoffs.
It's
Guys
not-
are gonna get hot.
but even just this race, these front 5, like there's been Billy, typical Eagles, Dan, C-Fan's back in the mix now. The 92's been there a lot in heavy. But like Billy and a couple of those guys, they've been around each other a lot this race. Like there's got to be bumps and bruises and some some tempers.
So
Even if you're working together.
one thing I'll let you know about Billy's setup here at Texas, it's got a bitch be gone gear in it. Like if you get out in front, you can run away from people because of the way the car's set up. It's high rev and it's ready to rock. So, I mean, that's why you see him step out with like one other car and they can run away from the pack. It's a fast car. It's scary when you piss him off though. 'cause he can be
C-Fans comes to
right
wall.
on you. I mean, you saw it last night with Sky
there.
Pilot. You know, Sky Pilot drove the same setup last night, and
Did he?
and he was.
I was unable to watch that. I was in a race at Sonoma last night. First race there in a year.
Oh wow, how'd that go?
surprisingly pretty good. Never spun it out. Got 6th, 7th, and 7th throughout the stages. I'll take that any day.
Wow, what league is that?
Typical trying to take the high line coming out of 4. Unsuccessful in the pass.
I'm not a road courser in Sonoma. Like I said, I've been there in a year. And to not ever spin
trying
the
to
car
go down
out,
low.
that's good, man.
Typical shuts the door on him. Now, see, here's the problem with that 66 doing what he did. So he was a nuisance once. Now his tires are worn out.
Yeah, now
these guys are still pack racing. He's going to be a nuisance twice.
He's going to have to pit.
No, I think he's going
to pit probably soon, too, though.
If they get to him, he may panic. We got the 13 trying to really push the 51. Dan the man, my pick coming up, back up. He's pretty pissed off. Driving like a pissed off teenager because he lost the lead to a lap car.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
We got C-Fan running 4th. This top 7 pretty much linked up. Heavy's still holding on there in P7.
They seem a little more content right now to ride.
As we say that, they're splitting all over the place.
Well, that's turn 4 going to do. I think they get back in line here. Like
this 51's cooking tonight, boys. He's railing every corner.
He just hit the.
I was gonna say you saw him hit the butter there a little bit.
Yeah,
but that's the thing in that car. You can touch the butter. It's not gonna ruin you.
Man, that really shook things up. That little bump that Billy hit that apron. Typical went for the move and then ended up hitting the wall off of 2 or whatever. Off of 4, I think it was.
Billy's got a fast car.
Man, that's put Dan back in a better position, though.
That's it. Dan the man riding second. Typical up in the wall.
Look at C-Fan there. I'm not saying a word.
Dude, that's all 3 of our picks right there in the front.
I'm not saying another word about third.
And here comes Typical again, throwing himself in the mix, getting back up to P5.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Eagle's been hanging around. He's led some laps, but he's kind of been just hanging there in the top.
Oh, Typical's around!
Oh my God! I think that straight on his own, just straight lost it.
Wow.
I'm gonna go back and see what happened.
I don't think there was contact.
That's huge. That's a points leader spinning out right there.
Oh, he's bringing it backwards to go to pit. Is he gonna get disconnected? I can't believe they allowed him to drive that far backwards. That is unbelievable. He is gonna lose a ton of time on that list.
Wow.
I can't believe they let him drive that far backwards.
We might be
he's on the
caution,
grass.
no?
He's out.
He's out.
There it is.
Oh my God.
Your points leader has left the race.
Wow.
Due to salty feelings.
Wow.
Do you think it was salty, or if he tried backing up too far and they DC'd him?
Well, I'll put it this way. If he backed up, he knows you can't back up. If he backed up that far anyways, he was salty feelings.
We got some pits getting ready to happen, boys. The leaders are all getting ready to pit.
Anybody who plays this game knows when you go backwards on the track for it doesn't matter how long, you're gone.
And he went a long way. I'm sitting there saying, I'm like, there's no way. Like he went.
So C-Fan
like
made the pass on
backwards.
Eagles for P2 going into the pits, boys.
C-Fan is flying through pit road.
Did he miss it?
I think he missed it. C-Fan missed pit road for sure. Yeah, he's gone.
C-Fan missed pit road, boys.
Wow.
Oh, man, that's the second driver we saw miss pit road tonight.
Yeah. I got them both on camera, too. That's incredible.
That's nuts.
Oh, my.
I'm rolling with the 51 right now. Tomboy, how's it looking out there on the track?
A lot of things are happening. A lot of guys on pit road right now. C-Fan missed pit road. Typical died while I was on pit road. I had 15 seconds of damage, so that's how my night's going.
Nice.
C-Fans are going to try to make the pit again. C-Fan scrubs the wall trying to get into the pits this time.
That's insane.
He says, if I'm not going to make it, I'm going to create damage. I'm going to make sure I get in that.
That's why sometimes short pitting or one extra lap isn't bad. Just
39
not going in
going
with the
to the outside of the guys coming out the pit. 39. Are you in the lead right now?
No, I'm dead. I had 28,000 seconds of damage.
Oh, all right. Well, at least you're out there doing something. Good job.
I'm driving.
You're getting TV time, so don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, I'll get more TV time when these guys pass me again in 2 laps.
Just, don't do it 66 there.
Yeah.
I won't on purpose, at least.
Yeah, eh? Wink, wink.
The way this thing's throwing cautions out, it ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Right now, it looks like we got Billy and Eagles, P1, P2. C-Fan eliminated himself from that opportunity.
Tomboy, just remember, it didn't look like that on my screen.
I'll tell you, hey, Bubba, regardless of eliminated himself out of any chance.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, he would have been what a half a lap down or a lap down. Like, you don't think? You can
Right,
work
with
things out,
more
man.
pit stops to go.
Yeah.
Like, he could have made it up.
And points at the end of the race.
Yeah, there's got to be 70 laps left or something like that. Like, what do we got left there, Tomboy?
He don't know.
Leaders just passed me. I am 2 laps down. They are coming to 125 right now, so about 75 to go, 76
75,
to go.
73 to go, something like that. That's a lot of time to make up. Like,
Not only is it a lot of time that you left on the table, what happens to this lobby if it starts shaking on us? Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say the L word, but what if it starts shaking and guys...
What, lag?
They're so... Yeah. But they're so deep.
The word that shall not be spoken. Oh, this word?
Yeah. Way to go, Voldemort. Anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what if lag hits and we have caution after caution and they're just trying to finish it? Now you've literally cost yourself everything when you could have shuffled to the front.
Well, what if, I was thinking more of like, what if you quit and actually causes it to start lagging? Like, what if you were the host or something? Like,
wow, that's deep. I didn't hit the bowl enough to think like that.
Oh, man, I tell you, you lose 100% of the races, you quit.
That's
Boys,
right.
Billy and
80%
Eagles
of the
have
time.
checked out.
Hey, 60% of the time, it works all the time.
That's it. 60% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
Is Henson a lead car driver there, Tommy boy?
No, he is not. He is a lap down.
So we got heavy duty and Dan the Man running 3 and 4. It looks like.
Yep.
We need to find some debris on this track. I'll tell you that, man.
And we got Henson in the way of that train that was trying to move forward there. So hopefully these three can try to walk somebody down.
I mean...
Henson holding him up.
Yeah, Henson's definitely holding up these two. They were making a move, and Henson is in the way.
You got the terrible twosome up here. Lag started last night with 2 laps to go in the last stage. Good point,
FTR. What was that, sorry, Rick?
Miss FTR was letting me know that last night Lag started with 2 laps to go. So who knows, you know? Who knows?
Yeah, that could, you never know. At any moment, Eagles can freaking just slam into Billy's bumper because Billy just lag spikes all of a sudden, like because of the game, right? And just totally kills him. Shoots Billy out an extra couple miles and kills. Like, it can happen at any moment. Like, it almost adds a bit of an element to real racing, like blowing tires on the street.
Right.
You know, like it adds that mystery. Oh, I just saw Eagles kind of a little squiggly there, to be honest.
Yeah, I saw that too. A little hesitation on his car.
Yeah, like it just jiggled a little bit. But,
Jiggled his
at any point, something like that could happen. Like just like in real racing. Like wasn't it Larson or something coming out of an auto club or something? Coming into turn 3, blows the tire.
Yeah.
Is it Pocono? Yeah, Pocono. Yeah. Like at any moment, like in this game, you know, if you got 5% or 2% even, and you're coming to the line, it ain't gonna blow. But like sometimes, you know, they blow when there's 80% in real life.
Apparently, Rodney finished 3rd last night, boys.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Rodney had his first podium of FTR right there.
Really?
Love that.
No shit. Oh my
Like,
god, I'm gonna have to go maybe watch that.
Yeah, Rodney got his first podium last night, came in 3rd.
Nice.
Everyone's super proud of him because he put in so much work. He worked with Dan the Man. And like him and Dan were working together, and Rodney had started clicking in his head, and he drove the wheels off it last night.
You know what? I'll tell you right now.
He stuck with the wheel too, I believe, the whole time.
Rodney's biggest enemy is Rodney. Like Rodney has talent, but when he gets like with the littlest mistake, Rodney beats himself.
Oh.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's good that he stuck with the wheel.
Wow.
I believe he stuck with the wheel the whole
Henson
time.
left the race.
Because I think he always was switching back and forth.
So did Dunlap.
Yeah.
Henson, Dunlap, and Typical all out of the race.
Tommy, one more guy. You got a top 10, buddy.
I will be top 10.
Henson and Dunlap are both gone? Who just quit then?
Henson.
Wow. You know what? Like, I don't... Oh, man, I got no room for shit like that, man. Unless you got like straight disconnected. I can't stand quitting, man.
Nah, he was riding around on the track. You can tell he just left.
Yeah, like I just. I
And
don't
you know
care.
what's messed up?
Some freaking races that I've been laps down and upset, and that I still ride them out, man. You still ride them out, man. Like, nobody likes a quitter.
You know what's messed up? Dunlap cost Dan the man the lead, and now he's going.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. I hate so much about it. It's like if you're just gonna quit because something bad goes wrong, then don't show up at all. Because 90% of the time, something bad goes wrong.
The Eagles just got a little loose coming out of 4.
Like, how often do you run a perfect race? Like, how often does nothing go wrong? You know what I mean? Like,
I always run a perfect race. It's you assholes around me that don't.
That's it, right?
Yeah. That's how I feel all the time.
But like, man, like shit is most likely gonna happen. So like, if you're gonna quit because it does, then you might as well go play something else.
Yeah.
Look at me, I died, now I'm guaranteed top
Exactly.
10.
And you're not only doing that, you're in the damn booth and having a good time doing it. Like, who gives a shit, man?
Yeah.
Like,
And you were one of the first people to know that, like, with Meet a Peach, with every purchase, all you got to do is send him a resume, and he'll put you as a web designer and send a dick pic.
exactly. You know.
And I could use some frames for my artwork.
Oh, that's right. Yo, he's
the way you
an
said
artist.
artwork is kind of like with quotations around it after his dick. They kind of weird.
I'll have to
I
touch
got
my
you.
own art website at some point.
No, wait, I was going to
You
say,
said art website. You
I
said
was
you
looking, I was
I'll
looking
sell
at
my
your
art panel
Facebook.
frames.
I was looking at your Facebook. You seem like a pretty artsy fella.
You need frames.
Yeah, but
man.
you sell all sorts of racist stuff, no?
What?
Don't you have like slave fucking pictures or some shit? What do you got? I saw your post. You're like you're like a Forrest Gump fucking idol.
Who?
What are you...
Tommy boy.
I'm lost, bro.
I make abstract darkroom art.
Oh, him!
What?
Thank God.
Whoa.
No,
you can't- Wait. I love that Bubba went to slavery, and then he goes, "I make dark room art." Like, what are you talking?
That's not at all what I've seen, Tommy boy. You,
Man,
I know you got some art stuff going on that's like.
What's he got? Like pictures of Harry Tubman or something? What are you
I think
talking
so.
about?
You got
Harry
some like,
Tubman.
don't you got like old school art?
That's art.
Oh my god, you're literally talking about my grandma's charcoal work.
Yeah, that stuff.
Racist? Why?
Oh my god. Oh
Because
my
it was a
god.
Japanese woman, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Well, something.
Wait,
man.
wait.
Yakuza, slavery,
Like, it looks like
something.
Billy is a flat right here.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just the way the game looks.
Did you just say Yakuza?
A what?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's going on the track, so
I
we might
gotta
as well
send you a
talk
book,
about
bud.
fucking.
You gotta
Tom
start
Boy
reading
collects
books.
his grandma's
Maybe
artwork.
so.
He racist.
Racist fuck.
I'll tell you, when I messaged Billy earlier, I'm like, yeah, I can broadcast tonight. I tell you, I never thought it'd be here.
Welcome to
Not even sure
Challenge
Bubba at all
Episode.
would even have showed up.
Look,
and then-
we got
they
Billy
were-
and we got Eagles leading. They stepped away. They're doing deadbeat.
Yeah,
dad
they're gone.
stuff.
There's, like,
Yeah,
the way
like-
the track looks in the game, it looks like Billy has a flat right rear. The way the camera shows his right side of his
Like
car.
Billy
look
and
at it.
Eagles stepped
It's, like,
out to
in
go
the
get
track.
the cigarettes and the bread. They're deadbeat dad status.
Anyways,
just stepping
Tomboy,
away.
whatever all that things aside, you need some frame shit, man. MeAndAPeach.com. We'll hook you up. You
Meet
know
a
it.
Peach.
I will tell you,
MINAPEAT.
running 2 laps down, there is a train of 3, 3rd through 5th. We got Dan the Man, Hollywood, and Heavy Duty all kind of drafted
really?
together, so it's 3v2.
Not to mention you love trains, so there you go.
Oh my lord! Like,
You know, it depends on the day.
That is not a
Hey, only the ones
Japanese
that
woman,
ended
Tommy
Y,
boy.
right?
That is not a Japanese woman.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe,
she will be after.
Either way.
Can you share the photo to my stream so
I
everybody?
wonder if
can-
this stream is honestly gonna get freaking like taken off of YouTube by the
No,
end of the
we
night.
won't get taken off.
We've
we
done
all
worse.
think slavery's bad. Like
Yes.
we're not.
Like, that's got to be a
pro-slavery.
trigger word, man. It's got to be a marked word, like a key word.
Are
in
you
the
kidding me?
algorithm.
He said Titanic and 9/11, like literally back to back.
I'm not saying those aren't either, but like, there's been a range of topics that
Oh yeah, and I
probably
said
not
dick
so appropriate, you know, for like a NASCAR broadcast.
pic for the video game.
You know,
Yeah,
the people in
yeah.
the South would probably appreciate a lot of it, but
Like,
Rig, I'm sending it to your Facebook.
That's pretty racist. That's almost racist right there.
That's cool. I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Baby.
That's the third Hollywood on Dan the Man.
Anyway, they are racing here. We found some action. They're third, fourth, and fifth. Hollywood's in third right now.
Yes.
All right.
And Derek,
Looks like Heavy is the one that has a quicker car here, or he's just been hanging and enjoying.
He's been hanging with the draft, so he might have been letting off a little bit just to kind of preserve his stuff.
I see you right there. Perfect. Are you in fucking 6th?
I'm in 10th. I'm a lap down, 2 laps down to these guys. I had 8,000 seconds of damage. You guys keep forgetting that.
That's a lot of damage. Like, I would like to think that if you had 8,000, you'd still be in the pits. But...
Tomboy.
Right or wrong, Rig?
Nah, you're right. You're right.
I definitely thought I should have been having some syrup when I saw that picture.
Yeah, no, that's Aunt Jemima right there.
What are you talking about now?
Tommy Boy's grandmother's Japanese lady, yeah.
Can I get it on that? Where do I see that? Like, can I get it on the?
Send it to him, Ray.
Send it to him. Okay, I'll send it to him. It definitely looks like you know them sad clowns.
Yes.
Like without the makeup.
Yes. Not knocking it. It's good art. I definitely thought it was a 1920s black woman.
Wait, what's your name on Facebook?
Craig Hines.
Don't give his real name away.
Meetapeach.com, but Craig Hines.
It definitely has, like, honestly, it looks like a sad clown older woman that's Chinese.
Where do you see Chinese in that?
I kind of that smile, like the eyes.
Well, yeah, she is a sad clown.
Well, with the charcoal kind of drawing, it kind of leers towards that more than like
the 92 smokes
on
the
the
wall.
face. That's not so much of a white
Why
person.
does she have demon eyes?
I never.
Don't knock Tommy Boy's grandmother's art.
What are you talking about, demon?
Yeah, I think Tommy Boy's grandma was into some satanic stuff.
Hey man, we could
She
put
definitely
some.
was.
We could put some. I don't know how good the pictures are that's showing the frames, but I see some nicks and shit, and some weakness in those frames.
Oh boy, Heavy just.
Fix that up
Oh,
for you,
Heavy
brother.
drops into the
Because
pits.
those frames are from like 1950.
Yeah, like we could, you know what we could do? We could like
Made out of
maybe
the
like a
bones
better
of a
glass and
victim.
stuff. We can't restore the
Right.
color from it being old, but we can put a better mat around that and a better frame and all that, and make it like.
Here's
actually
Inno trying to sell
not
shit.
look
He don't
100
need a
years
fucking
old,
setup.
Hey man, business never stops, man.
Tomboy. So your grandmother,
What's
she
up,
was like,
man?
she was like really into art. Like
Did
that
she
was her
live in
thing?
Salem?
Dan the man down pit road.
Not terribly. My grandpa was in the Navy, so she kind of
In the
traveled along
Navy.
with him, and
Was
yeah,
she?
actually got
How
to
is that
meet
not
and ride with the
surprising?
locals.
Our leaders are in the pits as well.
Was she very religious?
Yeah, she had to stand trial at the Salem things.
I was just wondering because you probably were a disappointment
the
to
Ford
her.
says nope to everybody. And I gotta say, I'm
joking.
upset
I'm
seeing
joking,
this
buddy.
13 and this 54
Don't get
parked
sad.
here.
Tomboy, that's actually a beautiful picture. You should get a new frame from meetapeach.com and really use that thing as a centerpiece in your humble abode that you have all to
The
yourself now.
51 comes out in first place, boys. Let's see the race off of pit road.
Look like no, he's still.
Eagles up on the track early. Billy up on the track early, hits Eagles.
Billy swatted him. He said, "Don't be cheating me, young man." Tomboy's like, "I don't like you guys anymore."
Tommy boy, I love your 1920s plantation photos, sir.
Plantation.
Definitely not a
Bites the
plantation,
issue.
bro.
Okay? You call anything a plantation, and like this day and age, you're like, oh wait a minute, that's racist. What?
Talking about?
Anil just went on a
the
tangent.
1920s plantation. Like,
We are off the rails, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyway, this race is.
How often do you use
Probably-
the word plantation in your life in any sense of the way? And
I
then
love
Use
plantation.
the term 1920s.
Plantains.
Oh, plantains like the little band of bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you quit
Oh,
repeating the
never mind
word
that.
that's going to get us banned?
Never mind that. Never mind.
Where's Tommy
Dan the
boy?
man down in the dirt. He's trying to save it. He's trying to save it.
Oh, Dan the man clicks Tommy boy. Oh my
There's
God,
things going.
Tommy,
there's
Tommy.
some action. Wow, can we get a caution? Hold that brakes, boys.
Oh, Tommy boy, you
I
just
think it's a-
can't.
Caution.
It's a caution.
Holy
It's a-
shit!
Thank you,
And
boys.
then
Let's
t-
go.
Oh
Yo,
man!
all right, guys. I want you
All
to
right.
go back on my stream, rewind it, and watch what I just caught. I was literally riding with Dan the Man as he flat spinned in the middle of the track, directly in front of the 39. It was awesome.
I that was my fault anyways.
No, it's fine, buddy. Don't take it. Remember, everything's tonight. Everything is everyone else's fault, Tomboy, not yours.
Yeah, you're in the booth. It's on them to pay attention to you. You're helping us out.
Oh, wow, I clicked right back, and his left tire hit that grass and flat spin the snot out of himself.
You saw that,
he's
right?
already
That was
ripping
awesome.
through it.
Tommy, I don't believe that was your fault, sir.
Hollywood on the pole, back out front.
I got loose off 4. I'm the reason he was in the grass in the first place.
Tommy, why
Here
did
we go, boys.
temperature
We
up?
got some fucking action on again.
There we go. We got the 92 out front yet again.
Man, Hollywood, he has been there.
Yeah, right,
around,
Blazing. It is about time we get back to
but
trading paint. We'll
how's
be
he-
at
How's he at first right now? I wonder.
if he didn't pit.
Well, I wonder if something. Maybe he just pitted, so he took 2. It looks like he's not really going to be. He kept it. But, like, Billy, he should have been able to come out there and, I don't know. Unless he had a hell of a pit stop, I guess. He would have been at least 3rd.
Oh,
or 4th.
remember, Billy and Eagles got into each other coming out the pits, too.
Ah, that could have
They
slowed
might
it
have
down,
had like
yeah.
a second of damage apiece, because you know here it gives you damage real quick.
No, true enough. Good insight there.
Yeah.
64 Racing.
64 racing.
Tommy, I am not
Looks like
blaming
Hollywood's
you
giving
for
it
that
back now,
accident, sir.
Oh, you should.
I kind of feel.
No, I
Hollywood
watched
took
it.
some
I watched
tires
it 2 or 3
we almost
times.
lost it.
Did you watch me get loose before
You got
Dan died?
you barely got loose, and Dan washed up into you.
I wonder if Hollywood stayed out a little longer after Billy and things pit stop, and he ended up taking 2. He just easily lost 3 spots there.
I'm not the only one stalking Tommy's Facebook right now, right? Is that just me?
I'm watching the race that
Look at
we're
the rest
on
of
air
our-
live broadcasting.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I lost Pooch even it with Tommy Boy. I don't know. Man,
Ideas
your car
and
was looking
pieces.
good when you were like, the car was fixed and you were with the.
Oh,
pack,
that's cool.
so-
Your senior show photos. Those are neat.
No, thanks. Those are old. That was
Black
from
and
8
white
years ago.
film.
I cannot imagine
those are
racing
cool.
Texas while someone describes my memories through Facebook. Like,
Literally,
Really is.
yeah.
like,
There's a slinky on a carpet. That's cool.
oh, Billy tried to. Oh, not. Hey, Tomboy, you got to count laps wise?
It's
I could
159
not
players,
imagine
so
racing
we can
Texas
go 40
when
to
some
go.
guy's asking me to
41,
do math.
Are you still lap down? Did you get a lucky dog or?
I got a lucky dog to put me back to 1 lap down.
Eagles on the
Okay.
wall. Eagles comes
Okay.
the wall coming out.
So, Tomboy, I'm just gonna ask you. Like, I like your infinity photo picture.
Oh!
You got this.
You were saying what?
The photo you have is a dude sitting there in the sandals with a camera, but you're taking this photo with a camera.
At sandals or in sandals?
He's
You
in
said in the
sandals.
sandals.
Oh,
Contact! Hold on.
Uh-oh.
That
We'll
looks
get
like toe
Tomboy on a
touch.
lead lap again.
They all saved it.
Wow.
Damn it, eh?
Good for them, bad for me.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's gonna be another one.
Baby. Man, this
Heavy
front
super
four is
loose.
getting wild.
Heavy's loose.
Yeah.
Hollywood got in the back of Heavy, got him all sorts of squirrel. He was able to keep it straight up.
And this is what we were talking about earlier, guys. If you quit the race because you're angry, that
Exactly.
caution would have put easily one of those guys back on the lead
Typically
lap.
be back on the lead lap, and you'd only have 6, 7, 8 cars to pass to be in the top 3.
Exactly.
Typical probably would stay on the lead lap to begin with.
Maybe so.
Kenzie would have gotten the lucky dog onto that last caution, so imagine what that would have meant for him.
Yeah, well, we can only imagine. Well, I ain't imagining because I can give a shit. He left, so screw him. Like, that's why you never leave, right? Like, so much shit in NASCAR can happen so quickly.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
yeah, Billy just got pointed out.
Like that.
Wow.
Like, see, exactly, just like that. Look at the front two, or not even heavy back to the lead, boys.
That's it. Heavy duty up front. Silent but deadly out front.
Hey, that's me, dude.
Silent
Yo.
but deadly, boy.
You know that those two are gonna fight to get back there, and that could cause even more problems. Like, I'll tell you, Tomboy, all you want to do is not be a part of the damage. You know, just let them do it.
Yo,
Like,
find
stay
that,
back, don't
find
get
that
involved.
51, Tomboy. No, find that 51 and get on his bumper.
I can be part of the damage and still get my lap back. Oh,
Yeah.
man, there's contact up
Well,
there.
even so, you don't want to. You just don't want to have the damage. You don't want to have that. Just let them fuck themselves up, you know? Like, this broadcast is definitely going to not be, like, language approved.
Yeah, I'm gonna put 18 plus on it after
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
done. Don't worry about it.
I've said the F word like 50 times probably. So
Yeah.
Dan the man falling way back.
You know, out of all of us, we definitely said the word stuff. Shut up.
Hey, you shut up.
You shut up, Big Rig.
You shut up.
You shut up.
Hey, I watched Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2 the other night. Man, that's so good. Oh, you gotta love that. Like, that was some funny stuff, man.
You didn't say
I would
any
recommend
funny
everyone
thing
watch
about it. You just kept laughing through a conversation right there.
Right.
You're like, this is that. Oh,
Exactly.
So
Like, there's so many things. Like, there's and Carrie always in there too, with Charlie Sheen and that. Like you gotta love it. Like it's just a.
Do you find the Mighty Ducks to be entertaining?
What's that?
Like, do you watch the movie The Mighty Ducks and you think it's
I haven't
funny
watched
movie?
those movies in 20 years.
What about The Goon?
The Goon.
The Goon's a good movie.
Oh, with Michael Scott guy or whatever. Not Michael Scott, but I mean.
There's only two
John
rules. What are the two rules?
I forget. I haven't seen that movie.
Don't
in a long
touch my
time either.
Percocet, and do you have any Percocet?
Yeah, there you go. Hockey player.
So they're side by side everywhere up there.
Oh, dude, look at it. The eights firing
this
off
92
here.
back to the point, man.
Yeah, I'm
He's
actually
running
running.
on
I'm running the chase cam with him right now.
Man, this is I gotta say, this has been some good racing, man. Like, we've been going off, missing a lot of shit probably, but goddamn, this is some good shit, man. Like, there goes the swear jar, ding, 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 about 5 more times.
Listen, Arnold. People show up when Bubba and I are broadcasting to hear what we're gonna say, but they stay for the racing. All right,
Yes,
that's what happens.
100%.
How about
Oh, the
Miss Pit Road
18.
to the lead.
Wow, look at that 18 up
Man,
front, man.
oh no, not sales no!
You better not talk about that Meat Mountain, man.
Oh man, I'm sitting down, I still got weak in the knees. I cannot say that. I cannot say his name.
Inel sounds like he needs some trank. That's what he sounds like he needs right now.
So what happened there, boys? Just so everybody knows, is Eagles smoked a wall coming out of 2, collected Billy Holcomb, and that is what created our lead change and dropped them guys to the back.
So where is Billy sitting there? Billy's 7th or something.
Billy's
Yeah.
8th.
Is 3rd. 92 just got shoveled back pretty good from the lead just a lap or 2 ago. Now he's
I'm gonna
be
take
stuck
5
on the
laps
C
with Billy
fans our
Silver.
leader.
Oh, A-Car just gave it to the Hollywood there, and Dan the man made a nice move underneath.
He may have had some help from the 08 on that. I watched it.
C-Fan heavy.
I saw the 8, the orange car. The 8, oh, the 08 gave it to the orange? Like to the 8 car?
Yeah, the 08 gave it to the 8 a little bit. They got into one another. And,
So it's C-Fan, heavy
That affected
duty,
Hollywood on the other end.
Eagles,
C-Fan.
Dan the man, top 4.
I think they're getting a bit of a separation now between those 4. I don't know if these, like Hollywood and these other cars can. Hollywood
And
might be able to get to them. I don't
Swamp
know about
Ass
the
is
other
up to
cars,
5th.
That's what I'm saying.
He's 2 laps down.
Oh, okay.
They're getting back
Bobby
together.
Bottom.
Who is?
I thought I was on the leader's car, and I was like, wait, Tomboy's in the lead? And I'm like, oh no, he's just that far away from the pack.
Boys, somehow we're taking Billy out. Eagles was able to maintain a top 3 spot. He got
blazed
he fared
You know
out
what?
pretty well.
You can go suck it.
Oh yeah, Blazin brought up your liquid courage.
You can look at that.
Wow, wow, hot take.
Heavy duty to the lead.
That's it, heavy duty. SBD up front right now with that Trump guy right behind him.
I love how I can't even see the leaders and I'm the one commentating on the lead changes.
Hey, bro, I appreciate it. I'm watching.
That's
it
why.
happen.
Oh, Eagles
Eagles.
collect C-Fan.
Honestly, Tomboy, if we tried to call every single little thing that happened, we'd just be going blah, 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 like.
Oh, the 08 into the grass.
Like there's 50 bumps every time one bump. 92 getting back in there. Like, Man, he's had a wild ride from starting the pole. He was leading a minute ago. He shuffled back. Now he's back in position. Hopefully catch these guys.
I'm going to ride behind the Eagles to see what the hell's going on here. Eagles making some moves, man.
Oh, Billy's in
Eagles is trying to get the dub, man.
Yeah, but he's taking people out. I mean,
yeah, he's a little bit.
I know we're getting loose, but it's a little bit of I'm finding a hole and I'm making it wider.
Yeah.
He passes heavy clean for the lead.
I'll make
Dan the man follows.
I'll make it bad if Eagles gets second.
Oh, C-Fan down in the wall.
If Eagles gets in the top 2 or 3, like in these
Eagles is a leader.
He will be blaming that he's getting shoved out.
Eagles up front, right here. Dan the man behind him, and Heavy Duty, Silent but Deadly, right behind him.
I'll tell you what else, guys. We're probably about a lap or 2 from pit window opening.
Oh man! All right. You know, one pit window closes.
Eagles is doing some hella defense, boys. I'll tell you that right now. I'm watching that car go left, right, left, right, left, right.
He's blocking so early,
especially coming out of turns.
Like
that's dangerous. Look at him.
If you're blocking right now, you deserve to get spun out.
Because Eagles is just not that smooth. You know what I mean? Like he's a little rough, man. He's a little gritty. You know, when it comes out, and not in a good way.
Let him do it. Tom Boyd needs to come.
It just doesn't. You know, you got to know when and when not.
Look,
Dan the man is patient. So he'll give it up and he'll just let somebody else deal with him until the end of the race.
If you're coming
Crippled Sniper goes, Eagles is being a mini Stewart tonight.
That's his new thing because everyone called Cripple a mini Stewart.
Dan the man losing his spot to Heavy Duty.
26 to go, 25 to go, something like that.
Heavy Duty, Hollywood, then you got Dan the man and that 08 of Tone Touch up in 5th place.
Yeah, Dan the man's about ready to lose his stuff.
51's back up to 6th place. With all the cancellations on the race, it looks like that's halfway into the field right now. What is there, 12 guys left?
Oh, wait, gets into Dan the man.
This is not getting wild, but this has been wild, man.
There it is, man. Dude, they're pushing.
It's impressive to see this many cars still involved. Like, I know bumps and bruises of, like, Eagles and Billy were gone before that caution, but since then, they've all been able to hang together.
I would absolutely love to be a fly on the wall in the chat right now.
Well, we got a fly in the wall in the form of Coach Tom Bay.
Yeah, but he's not in the chat. He's in our chat.
Yeah, but he could easily get in there somehow, relay information.
Miss FTR's in that chat. Miss FTR, you hearing anything pop up? They talking about anything in there?
I'm sure. I bet you it's probably pretty quiet. I bet you they're probably really concentrated. There's no way they're not. They're bitching and staying this tight.
They're bitching. You know what's winning?
Relative.
My sleeping pills.
That makes sense. I was waiting for them to kick in on you. I looked over at the clock. I'm like, it's almost 10. He's going to be sleeping soon.
Yeah, I took him a little late tonight.
Is Bubba fading here?
No, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun in about 15 minutes because that's when the walls start melting around him and he'll just start saying random shit again.
Are they like lewds if you can resist the time to sleep for 15
Listen,
20 minutes?
It's a fight. It's a fight on race night to stay awake.
I've tried recently to take sleeping pills to get to bed, and I find I still stay awake, and then when I finally do, it makes me groggy as hell the next morning. I just want to.
Yeah, I try to take them at 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah, like I was thinking of even at like 9 or 10, but I would still stay awake for 3, 4, 5 more hours, and then fall asleep.
Oh, C-Fan around. Oh, he collects swamp ass.
Oh.
No caution.
Hit your brakes.
I'm on pit road.
Yeah.
My brakes are already hit.
Oh, man.
But if
sometimes even if you're not involved in the caution, you still hit them brakes.
Wow, C-Fan just flipped on my screen.
Dude, I'm sitting here turning my wheel as we're watching this shit.
Hey, It'll, go back to my stream and rewind a few seconds. You'll see C-Fan do about 4 flips in the air.
Oh, another one, boys! In the grass. Oh, in the pit wall! Hard! Oh, my God!
I believe. Maybe he got it in. 36.
Reckless Racer got into that. The 08 got into that. The 08 is still parked.
Oh, the 8 is...
Or the 8, no, the 08. We need to get rid of these double
The 8 missed pit stops. He's going around.
No, he spun. They both hit the wall.
Oh,
that's what created that.
Oh, man. Who do you follow out of pit road here?
Billy. You follow Billy.
Well, Billy. Yeah, okay. I'm on Tone right now. Is he?
Billy coming out.
Yeah, he's the 08.
Our
Looks
leader
like the
was
47.
Eagles.
Heavy Duty and the Billy are going to come out, I believe. Let's get on them.
So it's Eagles, Heavy, Billy.
And then Tone.
If I'm not mistaken.
Is Tone on the lead lap?
Yeah.
No, crippled. It's not. Well, I mean,
So
yeah, that
okay.
should have been several cautions this race, but it's the Court of Talent's off the hook right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Court of Talent for only having 2 races. Awesome.
Hey, Rick, you should have seen qualifying. Were you there for qualifying? Oh, no, Bubba, you saw it. Man,
Yeah.
qualifying was a show. There was 20 wrecks.
And they were flipping in the air. Reckless was doing pirouettes.
An 8-lap race. That's insane. Oh, look at Hollywood's going to come off here with some new tires in a pretty good spot here. You should be able to get that drop pretty good.
Yeah, it's crippled. There should have been several cautions tonight. There should have been no
look out for
vehicles a
Hollywood
lap
right now.
down, that's for sure.
Honestly, I'd look out for Hollywood a bit right now if he could get this draft quick.
Nah.
Nah, he'll have a lap better tires. He needs to get it fast though, so he doesn't burn them up.
Billy scrubs
like
the
there's
wall.
A bit of a gap though.
Here comes
That
the 8 car.
Not gonna help.
HMS all up front right now. They got the 47, the 9, and the 51.
That they got a bit of a gap, so you're gonna push him. I think Billy's just setting these two up. Oh, setting up Heavy or setting himself up. Like they ain't gonna let Eagles win this. If I was the Eagles, I'd hate to have Heavy and Billy behind me, man. That's for sure.
Well, that's the thing. Heavy will wreck his mother for a win.
And then Billy pushing him
Attaboy.
in support, like it's a tough combination to deal with, man. Like even if you block one, you open the door for the other. Like,
Yeah,
play all
during
time.
this, Hollywood may catch up if they get a little nutty here.
I'm doing that last lap.
Billy looks. Oh, Billy got way loose there. Maybe no tire, or maybe less fuel.
Heavy's a little loose too. Eagles is a little stable.
I can't imagine it's a tire issue. Like maybe an adjustment. I didn't see Billy do that all night. I don't see Billy do that all year.
Man,
Right,
Billy
it
has
happens.
gotten loose once or twice tonight.
I
And you got to remember now, it's pissed off driver Billy, not pissed off owner Billy too. So
Right.
think that we got calm, cool Billy right now with Heavy right there. I think that's a combination to win the race. Like wherever, I think
and
wherever Heavy
remember,
goes,
Eagles
Billy's
is
gonna
driving
go.
defensively as hell. So
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out because we know Heavy will put the car where it needs to be. And we know
100%.
Eagles will try to stop that car from being where
exactly.
it's
And
supposed
Billy's
to be.
good enough to
And
have
Billy's
the right
right.
car where Heavy needs it at the time. You know.
Like we saw Billy push Heavy up to the lead and then get taken out by Eagles. So this is where I want to be if I'm Heavy.
Like,
This
yeah,
is the
there you
position
go.
I want
Like
to be.
Heavy taking out. I think Billy goes down here or something with Heavy. I think there.
Yeah, but there goes Eagles trying to close
yeah,
it.
See there, Eagles
Oh,
is funded out.
Billy,
Billy
shut
said
them down
no.
on that one.
Yeah, and now.
And now we're
good
gonna
luck
see
Eagles getting
Eagles.
by both of them.
We're gonna see Eagles drop out.
He's gonna have to hook up with Hollywood to have even a stab at it. Like Billy,
Yeah, because
who knows what he does now? He might just push
Billy and
Hollywood.
Heavy
But
locked in and walk away.
that was just a matter of time right there.
Oh, those two cars are drafting beautifully together all night long.
And Billy's
So-
gonna chill it till 2 to go maybe, and maybe make a move, but safely. If Eagles can hang with this draft, though, it'll make a difference. He's got to be able to keep that draft. Like he makes one kind of off turn, like if he gets a little tight up in 2 here, that could really hurt him.
You know what I've noticed is Heavy Duty's really been turning it on lately, and I'd like to say that's all because of TFSI. You're
Yes.
welcome,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Look who's
like,
got the draft.
Eagles
Who's
got the
closing
draft
that
back.
up?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eagles creeping back up on
Hollywood's
these
able to
guys.
maybe grab Eagles' draft here. He's hoping.
Yeah,
Like
ain't
Hollywood
got
wants Eagles to take his time to get the draft so that he has a chance. Because
Let's see what he-
Hollywood could be Eagles' best friend here.
that. Write it in the chat, guys. You think Eagles is about to dump somebody for the win?
Eagles is definitely moving somebody.
I
for
can
the
see
win.
it. I can see it.
Eagles-
I think
Eagles
honestly
will-
his best bet is to get.
I don't know
Hollywood.
if Eagles will dump Billy, but Eagles will dump Heavy.
I think Eagles needs Hollywood. Like, it's too bad like he's got back and they're gonna leave Hollywood probably again, but like right now it's 1 versus 2, man. Like Eagles versus these two. Like
Eagles said, "Fuck it, I don't need it."
If Hollywood's pushing them, like that's a big difference.
Yeah, but remember, this is where Eagles lost the position.
Oh, let's see what happens. Let's see if they touch.
They're gonna be fine unless he dumps them.
Well, that was close.
Eagles is working his tires and everything way harder.
He might dump both, but I hope not.
I like that Matt Baker goes definitely gonna dump somebody.
Oh,
Eagles comes the wall.
He's gonna get Hollywood doing now, maybe.
8 to go for the leaders. 8 to go.
8 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Tomboy, what spot are you in right now?
Top 10.
Yeah.
Top 10, man. I love it. I love to see you driving well, dude.
I'm only beating Swamp. Everyone
other
else
people's
won.
misfortunes there.
Hey, you know what though? Does that move you up in the playoffs? You gonna do good in them playoffs?
Oh god, no. I'm not gonna advance. I skipped last week.
Oh, that's true. I forgot. You suck.
Yeah, I know.
It's okay. You're still my favorite.
7 to go.
Hey.
You know, I think Billy kind of has to just keep pushing Heavy, because if Billy tries to make a move on Heavy, Eagles is easily can take advantage.
Listen, what did I say before we started, right? I've watched Blazin and Dave Dubois fight, and then I was able to take advantage of that, making a mistake. Pick up 2 spots on the last
Billy's
lap.
got to be calm and just keep pushing Heavy and keep holding off Eagles. Eagles making a move here. Oh, he's going to have the line. Oh, does he give it to Billy? I think they made a tiny contact. He's going to have the spot. But Billy's going to have the... I think Heavy's going to work with Billy, though, and not Eagles.
But Heavy's going to work with whoever's around him.
If Eagles makes a move.
Heavy will stay with Billy, yes, but we're going to watch Eagles put the work to Heavy. I'm actually going to try to get to Heavy, too.
If he puts the move... Like, if he hurts him... Like, if he does some bullshit, man, oh, man.
Yeah,
it's
going to be a problem.
I'd love to see him do a real clean pass and win the race. That'd be great. But if he freaking gives him the bumper, like hard, you know, like give him a bumper, sure, but I mean, hard, like stupid, like, have you got a good line in there to block him, though?
He's got a really swimmy entry into the turn.
Who's that, Eagles?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
There you go, leaders.
How many to go? 4 to go, guys. Who do you think's gonna win?
Heavy's gonna
the 47 or the 51?
No, he's.
I'm hoping Heavy's able to pull this out.
Write in your votes. Who do you think's gonna win out of these 3? Right here, guys.
Oh, major blocker!
Oh man, look.
Billy runs a high line. Heavy's got to drop down.
These guys in. Billy's probably throttling it to not run them over.
This is amazing. These guys have...
Oh, man.
Dust is flying. If I was Billy, I'd play Captain No Lift.
Eagles. They all split. Oh, Eagles can send a Heavy. Oh, boy, that's the bull.
That's going to kill Heavy.
Oh, boy, that sucks.
Oh, no. Wow. Billy's there to get on... They can get back there. Oh, it was 2 to go. Is this 1 to go?
2 to go. 2 to go.
2 to go?
2 to go right now, boys. Eagles out front.
Man.
Eagles out front.
Wow, you fought through both of them. And all this, Hollywood was in the game, and he had a better lap of tires, I thought.
Oh, jeez. Eagles out front. Let's see what Billy does.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Billy sets him up.
Billy might give it to Eagles here.
Billy give him a little bumper. Give him a little bumper. Pushing him up.
Yeah. Oh,
Heavy sliding underneath.
Oh, here goes Heavy! Get it to him! Oh, Heavy's not
Heavy, go take it back. Take it back, Heavy.
1 to go.
Get it, Heavy. Come on, buddy. Get in there. Get in there.
Drive that bitch in there hard.
Oh, man. I hope Heavy gets
Hey, it's the bumper, boys. Oh, Heavy washes up, though. Now Billy's going to get the pass.
He's got to send it.
Nope.
He's going to have to send it. Billy's going to push him. Oh, Billy's going to go inside. Oh, no. It's looking like Eagles.
Damn you, Eagles.
Oh! Oh, shit! Heavy just won it!
Billy, Eagles ran out of gas?
Oh, shit! The Hollywood just... What? I'm telling you, I think Heavy just won that race.
He
Do you guys
did.
think
What the
Eagles
fuck
give it
just
back to
happened?
him?
I think Eagles might have gave it back to him.
Eagles definitely gave that back.
Yeah,
If he just did that, that's amazing. Good for that kid.
Maybe we shouldn't be so awe about Eagles anymore. Maybe we'll give him a round of applause for a hell of a move.
Maybe from now on we should say his name with a little bit of respect, because that was, if he did that's a badass move.
You know, Hollywood's a little upset because he just got absolutely total, but nevertheless, I think
it's still caught him. He still got the spot.
Well, when did Hollywood end up there then?
Fourth.
He got totaled by that move.
He got fourth. He got totaled crossing the line.
Okay. That's at least he finished in the same spot. That's cool.
Wow.
Well, man.
Heavy duty Billy Holcomb and the Eagles. Bro, that is a full HMS crew. 1, 2, 3. That was phenomenal. Whoever wants to talk to Eagles, that needs to be a question. You got to ask them what the fuck just happened.
So, Heavy, Billy, Eagles, Hollywood, Tone Touch, Dan the Man, C-Fan, Reckless, HMB, Machine, and Tommy Boy.
I will take Heavy Duty. And who do you want, Billy?
I'll take Eagles, man. I'll take Eagles.
Okay.
Bubba, you can have Billy.
Bubba, you could have Billy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'll give it something. You look at there's 2 in the towns there. I'm beside myself after that. It's unbelievable.
Hey, Tomboy. Way to stick it out, bud. Way to go.
GG's, Tomboy.
I lived, and I'm leaving. Love you,
Hey,
boys.
top
Love
10,
you
right?
too, buddy. Proud of you.
Later, buddy.
Top 10
10
there.
of 11.
Hey, send me some of that art. I like looking at art.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace out.
See you, bub.
Congrats, top 3.
Yeah.
Oh, my. What action.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed one of the best finishes we've seen in FTR.
One of the most unbelievable, to be honest.
The whole tail end of this race, I mean, it was so jam-packed. Once again, you have Intletown, you have Bubba, and you have myself, Big Rig, up here in the booth. We're going to split it up. Intletown's going to take the third. Bubba's going to talk to the second place driver. I'm going to talk to the winner. And Intletown, the floor is yours, man. Go for it.
The Eagles made it in here? I didn't see.
Yo.
The Eagles, buddy. I gotta say, man, throughout that whole race, blah, 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 who cares? Last couple laps, man, was just a battle. And we were all thinking, you know, Eagles would bump them or do something to make a move to win the race. And especially it was you versus, I felt, you versus Billy and Heavy. And ultimately, I think there was contact. You ended up getting the lead. And we were going, oh, that's too bad. Eagles wins. And then somehow you just slow down and Heavy won the race, and we're all thinking, like, did you recognize that and give it back to him?
Nope.
I don't know.
Hey, never mind.
Would you run out of
No,
gas?
let him explain. Let him explain.
I don't know. I ran the third stage there. I think I got second in the first stage, and I won the second stage. And just running there in the third stage, having fun racing and stuff. That was a blast. A lot of fun racing.
Oh,
and
it's
crossover side by side. Was able to make the outside work, and just a bunch of racing. And then that caution came out, and on that last run, me, Heavy, and Billy pulled off out that pit cycle, and I came out with. I think I came out with the lead, and I think I put myself in the wall or something happened, and Heavy got under me and passed me, and I checked up. I was going to get in behind Heavy, and there Billy was, and lost a few tenths there, but ran him back down and raced Billy there for a little bit. I kind of knew what Billy was doing from experience in previous seasons with things like that, and just racing Billy at the end of the race, and was able to get by Billy. And then was racing Heavy there, and Heavy raced hard. Heavy ran a great race. I told myself when I did that in Season 1 with War at Richmond that I wasn't going to do it again, and I debated until the last lap about just pulling over and giving Heavy the win, because, Heavy, a lot of respect to Heavy. He's a great racer. He's earned his way. He ran a great race tonight, but to give him the win there at the end of the race, he deserved it, and I won in my book, but the point standings will say otherwise, so a good win to Heavy.
Wow. You didn't win shit. You didn't cross the lead. You didn't cross start finish in first place. You didn't win.
Nah, let's not be super mean here, because honestly, Eagles, like,
No, it was.
You know, we all knew
you
you were going to do it, and I don't know even if you did it. We did see a tiny bit of contact in, I think, 3, but I don't know if that, like, we're seeing it from the broadcast, so I don't know if you hit him or if we have no idea.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Nevertheless, I was shocked when all of a sudden, like on my view, you'll see, all of a sudden you're in the wall and Heavy's coming by, and like I don't want to sell Heavy short on any thinking this because Heavy, you had a hell of a card tonight. You were a beast tonight, and I'm not saying he pulled over and you won. You deserve the win of just as much as anyone. But like it was honestly a little shocking for me to see you do that.
If there was contact, that it was minimal.
Yeah, okay.
He was blocking. I think I got into the back of him a little bit. I could tell he was tight. I had to check up in the corners a lot to keep my car on the bottom behind him.
You guys were going in at the bottom of 3.
Yeah. And with me being on his bumper and us entering the corners on the bottom, we're gonna get tight. I don't know if there was contact. There may have been a little bit. That didn't really factor.
Nevertheless,
it basically came down to if I was able to get past Heavy cleanly and have no issues, and like he was still in second on the last lap, I was going to do that. But it was all circumstance.
Nevertheless, I don't know exactly all the things that went down in that last corner, but you were leading there, and Heavy ended up coming out with the dub. And great race, so Eagles, man. You had a lot of ups and downs, and a lot, good car, this and that. You guys really battled. Before that one caution, you guys were gone anyways, at least Billy and everywhere. But anyways, congrats on third, I believe you ended up in, and let's get the other one in here. The man, Billy.
HMS 123. So
yeah. Good. Oh yeah, HMS 123. Did have to make note of that. Great racing, guys. Hell of a show.
All right, Bubba, you're up next. Gonna be chatting with Billy. Go for it, bud.
Billy. Saw some incidentals. You guys got collected up in some little things. Made you run out of the top 3 a couple times. Overall, you seem to have a pretty stable car. Tell us what was going on. I understand you got a little heated throughout the race.
Yeah, man, car was good, dude. Was able to pick up stage 1 there. Had a little bit of incident right there with me and Typical. No big deal or nothing. Just I was trying to wait. I was waiting till the white flag to try to make a move, and he didn't. I guess he didn't like it, and start smacking his gums a little bit. Nice. And moved me out of the way. Was able to get around me there, but that's water under the bridge. And yeah, man, we had a blast right there at the very end. I had a second and a half of damage on that last pit stop there. I knew if I'd have fixed it, I think Eagles hit the wall there and it shot me down to the bottom. Down there.
He scrubbed the wall and it collected you.
And gave me a little bit of damage there, and they called the pits out, and I was like, well, hell, I'm going to go with them, because I knew Hollywood was going to stay out. And so I just pitted with those guys, and I didn't fix the damage, and I was doing all I could do to try to hang on, man. I was losing about a tenth slower a lap with that damage, but I was able to hang on there. I was pushing Heavy. I wasn't trying to pass Heavy. I was just trying to push us out there where he could, me and him could fight for it, right there at the end. But hey, he picked up the dub. We had a good run tonight, and happy, man. I'm happy with second, man.
I was gonna ask you if it came down between Heavy and Eagles, which one were you gonna push?
Hey, don't put him on the spot. Let's make it obvious.
I'd have probably pushed Heavy.
Yeah.
Eagles already got some wins already. I've got some wins. This is Heavy's first win, so I'd have probably pushed Heavy.
I thought, Billy, you were for sure with Heavy all the way at the end.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, hey, to talk on that typical thing, quitters never win, and you got yourself some really good points tonight. Good job, Billy.
Right. And also,
thanks, man.
Never quit, right? So,
that's right.
Hey, so let's go to the man of the hour here. My homie with the extra chromie. He's got himself in the butterfly car. His kids love that car. He drives that car. And I don't know if you know this, Heavy, but it's a big deal when you get a nickname from the booth.
Yes.
And from this day on, you will forever be known as SBD, Silent But Deadly. because you got your ass up to the front, and we weren't even talking about you. And we're like, oh, there's the 9 car out of nowhere.
That heavy duty booty.
That's it.
Yeah.
I actually forgot who the 9 was. I thought I was not used to seeing Eagles not in a 9 car in the beginning of that race. And,
so getting into it, man. How'd your first stage go, bro? Let's talk about it. How do you think your night was going there?
Man, the first stage was really just kind of to feel the car out, feel the field out, see who had good cars on long runs, who had short run speed, whose cars picked up in the middle of a run. So that was all my focus, was just to see what I had, see what the guys around me had, and where was I going to be racing at throughout this. And when I realized like I could gain on guys through the middle of runs, through the end of the run, I was like, I don't know, I might have something tonight. So I just slowly drove my way up through there. It was a great car, though. I had an awesome race car tonight.
When that second stage came out, man, you made it established that you were up front, and it was fun to watch. Now, going into that third stage, when you guys were battling at the end of the race, I mean, we're commentating the race, and there's moments in time, everybody's done it before, where you're like, all right, they're just riding. Let's start making stuff up. We couldn't go off the race tonight for like 25 laps at the end of the race, because there were so many moves being made from that top 5 group that would break down into 2 or 3 guys, and then somebody would catch up. I mean, when you, Eagles, and Billy were battling, it had to feel like 5 years ago, right off the rip. Man, how did that feel to you?
Well, in context, too, hold on, Heavy. In context, too, we were losing focus all night in the booth, but that last 25, we were focused. Like you guys must have been too.
No,
so
dude, it was amazing. It was amazing. But back to the question, Big Dog.
Us three go way back. Like, we've been racing together a long time, so I know those guys know how I race. I know how they're going to race, and I know none of us is going to deliberately do something to the other. You know what I mean? Right. And throughout the runs in the second stage, when Eagles was getting back to me at the end of the second stage, I had noticed, like, late in the run, my car would get really tight on entry, and I'd have to back it up some, and Eagles was able to drive it in, whereas I was having to lift more. So he was getting those runs on me in the second stage, and I was remembering that. So my goal at the end was just to stay as low as I could, hold that bottom lane, because where's he going to go? The apron or pass me on the high side? And like with 2 or 3 to go right there, he got in my bumper a little bit, but it wasn't enough to do anything. It was enough to just make me tight enough to get up off the bottom.
Right.
I mean, I had a blast. It was great racing. I mean, those guys are my brothers. They know that. HMS, this whole FTR league, this is what we're about. Like, I won this race. Right. HMS won this race. I appreciate Eagles racing ahead of me. If I'd have got to his bumper off of 4, I definitely was giving him a bumper. That's just like what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? So I just take it as he knew it was coming, and he got scared and let me have it.
There you
Absolutely.
go.
Hey, I was proud. I was pumped to see you up there in the front, man, all night, man. That was good shit.
Let's fucking go, Heavy. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's right.
Dude, watching the HMS cars tonight, you could really tell, and like I said it during the stream. I mean, it sucks that the B League didn't get to go off. You and I were practicing a lot this week, Heavy. I mean, the car is so fast at this track. You're doing laps that you never thought you could do at this track, and it's so comfortable. And that's a credit to you, Billy. I mean, the car that you brought to HMS this week, it was nuts, and it shows right here. The A League has 3 of them in the circle. You know what I mean?
I was just happy to finish 1, 2, 3. If I'd have been second, then that's where I would have ended up. You know what I mean? I just running up there with those guys that last whole few runs was it was great.
What were you say, Billy?
We just put a lot of work in, man. It's playoff time. It's time to grind, and I try to bring. We put our heads together and we work on things, and we do what we do, man.
Yeah, if you can't get hyped now, then why even in? Right? It's playoffs, man.
That's it.
That's it. Hey, anyway, thank you guys very much for being up here in the booth. Bubba, Enel, thank you. Tom Wood, thank you for chatting.